I
Don't
will
call
on
me.
my.
Don't call me a beaches, bitch.
I will when my it comes back online.
Okay.
Bueno, start this.
So I've started the stream, just so we're all aware. We're all aware.
Yeah. Get doxed.
Please don't
Wow.
dox me again. Please don't dox
Your
me
stream.
again.
I don't see your stream. It's not live.
There's a lag.
There it is.
Everything you say will still be transmitted.
You're playing Red Dead Redemption? Oh boy, it's gonna be
Oh
a
no!
good stream.
I forgot! Fuck me!
So when did you stream Red Dead without me?
I didn't. I was gonna stream it, but then I chose not to because he went to bed anyway. There. We should be good. Yes. Okay. I fixed it. You fucking penis.
I fixed it.
Good.
Said you have like a really grainy filter over your voice on stream.
I do. Oh no, is that the voice mod fucking freaking out again?
What the fuck?
It's time for the percolator.
Is it still that bad?
Percolate.
Is it still bad?
I'm waiting for it to come through.
Because if it's acting bad, I'm just gonna close voice mod and call it a fucking day.
It sounds like you're in. You sound like the phone man from Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
Hello?
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 I hate everything.
I think it's great.
How about now? Does it still sound shitty?
First night said Fredbear's Pizzeria.
My god. Is it still sounding really shitty? It's probably the voice mod if it's still sounding
It
really
doesn't
shitty.
sound shitty, it sounds funny.
Well, that's the thing. I don't even have it on. I don't have a voice mod on. It's just connected to the voice mod.
No,
That's the problem.
it sounds like you lost a few of your filters on your mic or something.
What?
That's fucking annoying.
Because every time you talk, you can hear a fan in the background or something. Probably
A
your computer
fan?
fans. Computer fans.
Okay.
There. It
Why
should
am I
sound,
not signed
It
into
should
Twitch?
sound normal again. I hate voice mod and how broken it is.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, that's why I stopped using it.
I didn't add everybody. I'm gonna add everyone just to be
Why is it
annoying.
not detecting my...
Everybody, technical difficulties, let's go!
It's okay, I'm still announcing shit, Ellie. Don't worry, it's fine.
Ellie's gonna put a hole in this fucking monitor.
I'm gonna put a hole in my fucking monitor, bro. This is why I'm upgrading my PC, and I'm so happy about it.
Nice. I need to upgrade my PC, but I'm broke currently.
Bro, I'm broke too. I just fucking spent money that I really didn't have, if I'm honest. And now I need mouth surgery.
Ouch.
Yep.
It's okay, they're gonna up my hours in a couple of weeks. I'll be making big bucks.
Cool. That's great.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. I should put some music on because it's extremely silent. Also, I'll probably put some shit on. So, I think the last time we fucking... What was the mood? Oh, it was very like, oh no. Okay. Is it this one?
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh yeah.
No, that's not a good... Nope. Stop! Stop! Stop!
Give me the nice Native American music.
I mean, you guys were at the fucking...
That's
reservation.
That's my favorite.
I mean, I have a bunch of music from that, but, like, I need to find, like, the perfect one. Okay, there we go. No. Sure. Whatever. my nose. Okay. What else am I doing? Or what else was I doing? Oh.
What were you?
So. Are we waiting for
Mrs.
anybody?
Claus?
I think Ellie is muted.
I am muted.
Ah.
Larkin, why am I Samus? Can I change it? Can I change
Yes.
my avatar thing?
There's a thing underneath the stream that you can spend your nuggets on and then buy something else.
What? I don't know how to. What thing?
So there's a little what is it called?
I got my little nuggets menu, but I'm not seeing.
And
Hold on, give me a second. while I
It's
open
that
the
real
Twitch.
music. That real trap music.
So it's underneath. It's like a little what is that shit called? Where you have the panels at? It should be right there.
Oh, I
underneath.
see it.
Yeah.
Grant.
There's a bunch of different ones that I have in there. Why don't you like Samus anyway? What's wrong with Samus, huh? Are you
Because I just
sexist?
want to pick mine. I don't want discount Samus, because that's not even the real Samus. That's like a little weird discount version.
It's like Dark Samus, I think.
Oh, I could be a
What?
kitty.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different ones, bro.
I want to be a kitty.
You
they're
wanna be my kitty?
unicorns.
Hey
You wanna be
yo,
my
that
kitty?
picture you posted on your story, Ellie, you had me and Astro about to act up,
Oh, the one with me after her shoulders.
bro. The one where you
Let
were
me
in the middle of doing it, bro.
Oh, I got you.
Yes,
Bro.
sir. Had
What
me
is
feeling
this?
devious.
I need a subscription.
You always feeling devious.
You right.
Literally.
I was feeling absolutely vile though. Horrible intentions.
Why are you always horny, bro?
Very. I'm not. I'm hyping up the homie.
Bro. Why don't you hype me up like that?
Bitch, I do. You just don't want to ever accept any of my goddamn love.
That is true.
That is true.
Vajay,
Sorry,
Vajay,
I have a hard time
changed my
accepting
avatar
love.
to match how you're making me feel right now.
He's sus!
Yeah, oh, you do just look it. Haha.
We're going back to the black kitty, because the black kitty's so cute.
Going back to the
cute little
Negro.
guy.
Negro cat.
No, okay. Yeah, why'd you have to do that? Why'd you
Negro
have to,
cat.
Yeah, why you?
why'd you gotta do that? Why'd you gotta? First you
El
call
Negro.
first you call Poe that, and now
El
you're.
Negro Gato.
That literally means black cat. That literally means black
This
cat.
is why I left you alone to go get some vampire puss. This is why I left you alone to go get some vampire puss. This is exactly why.
And he's still doing it, so it didn't fix anything.
I actually no. Right now,
I
my dick out is in front of a vampire for a different reason.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I do keep finding myself in situations where my pants are down and vampires are around.
It's true. It's true. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's
Yeah.
not
And
wrong.
they
Yeah,
do
you're
also both have to be crones. I swear it's not a type. I swear it's not a goth. I swear it's not a big titty goth girl type thing. I don't know what it is. That's gonna get clipped.
Please, somebody clip it! Somebody clip it, please, for the love of fucking God!
I'm tired. No,
Please!
I'm tired.
I can put that on TikTok, bro!
As soon as I said, I swear it's not a big titty goth girlfriend thing, I was like, yeah, this is
That is a clip.
That is. Anyway.
It's
So.
such a clip. I'm gonna put it in my MW2
Montage.
reel.
Please do it.
Mom, get the camera.
Okay. So, are we ready to get started, my dudes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready to get started?
I believe I am. I believe I should be now.
You got this banger music playing here. You got me ready to do a little dancey dance and shit. No, I'm not. I'm too tired.
What do you mean a dancey dance?
Bro, you got to have me out there in some traditional native wear, bro. You gonna have me out there with my homies talking to the spirits and such. You already
Bro.
know what's going on.
Bro.
Both been oppressed by the white man.
True.
What? No, I'm the only white man in here. You can't be doing that.
You know.
Colored power.
We've been over this.
Colored power.
Is it colored power?
Somebody
Yes.
clip that.
Please.
Wow.
No, don't take it out of context. That's not what I meant! Ah!
I hope
Whatever.
it's taken completely out.
I don't think
You
there
know-
is a good context.
You know, I regret my decisions and
No.
the things that I say. This is why I should just keep my mouth shut.
Yes.
Anyway.
Colored power sounds like a white national talking point. Like it sounds
Sounds
like
like a Dave Chappelle skit.
yeah.
Sounds like some kind of nationalist talking point, or that, yeah.
You
It,
know-
it sounds like how Aryans would try to like defend
Bro.
their
this
hatred
is
of
off
Barack Obama.
topic,
Be
but
like,
real quick, bro.
What is...
Bro, white anime fans with anime profile pictures is tweaking on Twitter.
oh,
Some black voice actors got announced, and they're playing, they're
Hello?
playing Asian characters. And I shit you not, these fuckers are like, we don't want. I shit you not. One person said, we don't want these black night creatures playing our Aryan characters. I said, what, sir?
What?
You said what to me?
they're just mask off about it now.
Bro,
Oh my
they're not
God,
even
bro.
white characters. They're Asian. This fucking
They're
anime.
literally Japanese.
Like,
Mhm.
oh, what is this?
There's
You know,
not a like. There is not a single like white character. What? No.
You know,
Yeah.
America.
Dubs wouldn't be made if we were all persnickety about what race the voice actor has to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally none of it matters.
Oh,
Literally
another
none
one.
of it matters.
I-
Literally
Another
none of
one
it
said,
matters. Exactly.
They said first they try to join our culture, and now these people, if you can even call them that, are trying to take our characters. I said, well, Holly, I'm finished. Oh God.
What culture you stole? That you are appropriating from Japan? The culture that you inserted yourself in?
Oh, hello,
You're
for
right, though.
Wasabi and Twitch chat. How are you enjoying our podcast?
I know,
Should
literally.
we move on?
We literally should start a podcast. Anyway.
Oh
So,
my
do we want to
God.
talk
Dude.
about what the fuck happened last time?
Okay, yeah, I can talk about it. Jason is like full on dicks out, intimidating a vampire, with a wooden stake to their heart, saying, "Ayo, you stop this war I accidentally started before it happens, or I'm gonna kill you." And I think Hatham was talking to a royal vampire person, being like, "Hey, yeah, we may have started this war thing. It's no big deal, though. It's not that big of a problem, I don't think, right?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, no, that's actually a huge issue." And so Hatham was like, "Oh shit!" And now Mama Lobo was like, "You gotta fix this mess, I think." And Hatham was like, "Oh fuck! All right, you bet, I'll do that."
Bet it up.
I completely missed last week, so I am confused as hell.
Oh, also, I brought some ghouls with me. Is that cool?
Yeah, bro.
Is that ghoul with you, Mama Lobo? Huh? Is it ghoul with
But
you?
I made
But I
Mama
brought some
Lobo
ghouls.
so upset that she almost called me the N-word.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Hatham almost had a Civil War flashback.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Almost shot to attention. Yes, Commander.
Yeah. Yes.
so pretty much what had happened, is that yes, Ellie is dicks out, Jason is dicks out, dealing with the crone that was still inside the house after you all had fought the one that was outside the house, except for Quinn, who straight up dipped. Hatham and Jason killed the crone that was outside, and everybody ended up going inside once Spaz and Lily joined up with them. They found that the those that were residing within that mansion were being attacked. And so they pretty much dealt with, Jason knocked the one crone that was inside the house out the window. And then they all decided to.
Not only that, he killed the crone that was downstairs.
Yeah. So pretty much the crone took off, the one that he knocked out of the window. After Hatham and I believe Spaz took the ghouls back to the reservation, Lily and Jason also split off and went to go deal with the crone that had taken off, to which they did catch. Then, once arriving at the reservation, Hatham and Spaz and the ghouls pretty much encountered another person that they've never met before, another kindred, named Matthias, who was speaking with Mama Lobo, to which he realized that they all had dealt with crone. And because of the death of a crone, he explained that there are vampire laws within the city. Whether you follow them or not, it could cause confrontation between covenants, depending on which covenant you mess with. And pretty much because these crones were dealt with on the territory that is Forsaken, or the werewolves, that can cause issues with specifically the crone and the Forsaken. But yeah, I believe that was pretty much it. Jason had pretty much talked the crone, or he thinks talked the crone, into keeping silent about the situation that had happened at the mansion that they're currently at. I believe that's pretty much it. That's where we left off.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Quinn, I want to ask you.
Yeah.
So, because you did dip from the fight, is there anything in particular that you would have gone to? Would you have just gone straight back home? Did you go, was there anything you had in mind that you wanted to, implement? Or is it something that you rather keep a secret and then we'll just kind of move on and talk about it later?
She would have gone home.
Okay.
Just straight home. Might have sent a couple text messages out. Just
To who?
Kind of.
To who?
I'm trying to consider. No, we'll talk about that in a secret session, I guess.
Okay. Hello, Spaz.
Hi, Spaz.
Sorry about that.
So, I have a question for you, though. Did you want to stay back home for the rest of the night? Because we are going to end the night after we kind of figure out what everybody's going to do as of now. And then we're going to start the next night. The night of the 13th?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna stay at home for the rest of the night. Probably, actually, just to go ahead and de-stress. She's gonna go ahead and just play some video games and
Okay.
I
can
put her
feel that.
phone on silent for the rest of the night.
Okay.
I don't know
So-
what could be stressful for her. She wasn't there when we started a war. But okay.
I mean, she technically was. She technically was, but then she dipped.
Yeah.
She technically was, and then she dipped, pretty much.
Are you my
That's how it was
bodyguard
in.
and you leave me when I actually need you?
I'm your bodyguard for one job. Okay, you can fight me on this in character, bro. Wynn has some words for you.
She,
Just make sure the words Nathan can understand.
she got worse for me.
Make sure
She
the
will.
words.
She will if you come at her, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Just make sure they're words that Hatham can understand. Don't use cantankerous.
Alright, when Hatham starts speaking in fucking Greek, don't say shit.
How would Hatham know Greek? Hatham didn't even know Bill Murray. Bill Murray, you can't know Greek. I don't make the rules.
You have no arguments for not having Bill or not knowing anything about Bill Murray. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
If you know Greek, you know Bill Murray.
I don't
Period.
even know who Bill Murray is in real
Really?
life.
Because you don't know Greek. I rest my case.
Your case
If you knew who Bill Murray was, you'd understand why they're connected.
My God.
I'm assuming he's Greek.
Not at all.
But
I pulled all of that out of my ass.
No, you're an incredible man,
So-
Mr. Lights.
So,
Lily's just improvising this whole thing.
I believe we will start with Jason and Lily. Actually, I just realized something.
Oh, after the interrogation, Jason would be walking back to what's it called? Back to the reservation and texting the person that I mentioned to you.
Yes. We will be doing that. Did you want to keep that particularly in a secret? Well, we'll figure that out.
I mean, I don't really want to get everyone involved in it because I feel like it'll be long and drawn out.
Yes.
So I feel like it'd be better as a secret session.
Okay. So 1, 2. Okay. So you do not get a response right away. In fact, you don't get a response at all. But
Fair enough.
your message did go through, from what you can tell. So, standing before Lily, I guess, being naked, she even in her Garu form, she is like, you can tell she's like looking away, but like not really wanting to look, following your instructions. But she, after a while of just awkward silence,
Mm-hmm.
she kind of, as she's looking away, says, Well, we should probably go back. Or you think they went back to the reservation?
Probably, yeah. Do you think me showing up looking like this is gonna be an issue for the reservation? I know there's kids around here, but like, this is I'm assuming a pretty normal occurrence.
I mean, maybe there's something you can wrap yourself with, at least the bottom.
Oh wait, no, that's right. I wrapped myself with like a robe or something last time.
Oh yeah, that's
She
true.
best had a toga.
Yeah. Well, we can at least hope that that person doesn't say anything. But we should probably go tell everybody else that we're fine, or let them know that we're fine. I know.
All right.
Things froze. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'm opening shit. Oh Lord, there we go. There we go. Okay. And so, you guys head back to the reservation? I assume?
Yeah.
So, as you two are making your way back through the trees, through the sounds of the forest, pretty much, it seems to be the only calming feeling within this anxiety-filled situation. But at least you feel like you did something good. As you approach, after about maybe, like, about a 20-25 minute walk, y'all make it back to the reservation. And as you guys are walking back, you all see that... What is this? Sorry, I'm sitting here figuring this out. As you walk back, you see that Hatham, Spaz, and the ghouls are pretty much standing nearby a man you've never seen before, Jason. Neither has Lily, from at least what you can tell. And from what you can see from across the way, there is a stressed look on Mama Lobo's face. And Blanco is also standing, or approaches, as well as you guys walk in. He just silently walks up to the rest of the group, kind of observing what's going on.
I'm gonna lean over to Lily. I'm like, do you know who that guy is? And if so, is he with a funeral home and did somebody die? Because this is a really, like, looks like a really heavy room right now.
No. I've never seen that man before. And
So you don't know if he's, like, with a funeral home?
I mean, he's kind of dressed like he is, but
He's also very pale.
Jason, why don't you roll? Actually, no, you don't need to roll perception for this. So, looking at this man, he definitely has pale skin. There is a reference of him. He has dark brown hair. It's pretty short. He looks kind of like a businessman. He has a white collared shirt, long sleeves that are kind of rolled up, and black slacks. He definitely looks like either what you would think a businessman or a politician might look like.
All right.
And as you two walk up, you see that Hatham has a really stressed out look on his face as well, from what you can tell. And in walking up to the situation, you hear, well, although this might be southern, maybe there's something that I might be able to do, or at least aid in this situation. Me and Elena have been friends for a long time. But I definitely recommend that you all either lay low in a sense, or, in terms of at least the circle of the crone. But that being said, there are some concerns that I was speaking with Elena about as well. For those of you who don't know, we're technically, in a sense, we may not exactly interact daily or constantly or whatever you would call it, but we are allies in a sense. And that being said, I don't know if any of you have heard of there's a sickness going around of some sort, and at least from the news outlets and of that nature have been constantly bringing it up. It apparently has almost like a flu kind of deal going on. And so, that being said, you would think that it wouldn't at least concern me in terms of, being kindred and all. But from what I can, at least from what we know, the issue comes from at least what we understand so far. So we, the Carthians, have been kind of watching as this has been progressing. Or at least what it seems like in terms of progressing. And so far, it doesn't seem too bad. It's getting a little concerning in terms of the humans, because we do want to live among the humans, in a sense, at least in harmony, as you guys would say. But it's concerning me in terms of what we have doctors, we have scientists that work with us as well, within our covenant specifically. And so, at least from what we understand as of now, they're currently still doing research in terms of any bodies or anything that we come across. At least from what we know now, there's different stages in terms of this illness or this sickness. So, at least from what we know, usually the humans deal with like flu-like symptoms for about a week or so. Usually the second stage is that they start feeling dizziness, fatigue a lot, which again would seem like it would be like a pneumonia or something of that nature. And then, from what I understand, or at least what the doctors have told me, is that it does something to the human's blood, or vitae. And at least from what we know right now, it's not exactly a good thing, and it's somewhat concerning. Other than that, that's all we know as of now. But because it's somewhat getting a little more, it's more within the humans realm and all that, but I'm concerned that it might somehow start affecting kindred. And if so, my concern is that will it affect the wolves as well? Because definitely humans can catch it. But I'm not sure if, because of your abilities, and he points specifically to Spaz, because of your abilities and such, I don't know if it would just be brushed off or if it would somehow affect you and the rest of your pack. But this is something that I brought up, at least, to Elena. And she's not super concerned about it, but it's something to think about. But is there any questions that any of you have for me at all? What? Who are you calling? Who are you calling, Spaz?
Okay, OOC. If I want to try to like determine if I'm able to figure out if like some of that was I don't know, stretched truths possibly.
Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah, you can totally do that.
How would I go about doing this?
So there is not an actual insight roll, but there are rolls that you can do to do some insight to kind of figure out if someone is either lying to you or might be falsifying anything. Even if they give you a little bit of a like a weird feeling or any of that, pretty much what that would be is. So
just to explain my logic here, is kind of the fact that we may or may not have a missing puppo, and then the suggestion that, hey, maybe werewolves might have some sort of ability to heal through it. Trying to put one and one together here.
Yeah. So that would be I would say, expression and investigation. Yeah, that would make sense. So roll that for me. So yeah, just so you're all aware, there is some sort of insight roll that you can roll of some sort. It's just not on your character sheet per se, like a
Oh,
D&D
God.
sheet.
This is gonna be rough.
Is this a homebrew insight mechanic?
Yes and no. Yes
Did
and no.
you just make it up on the spot?
No.
I was gonna give you a clap on the back if you did.
Well,
No,
I mean,
thumbs up.
in terms of the rolls, because I believe there's like I don't know if there's like a specific like thing that you can do in the book, because I don't remember, if I'm honest.
There
But
goes all my suspicions.
that is something.
100% believe this man. Sir, take my blood. Test this. This OOC, I'm joking.
So-
Don't really do it.
So Spaz, listening to this man, at first you're a little bit concerned about the situation that you know that's going on, in terms of what you and Lily know. But after listening to him a little more, you start to understand and start putting the pieces together, and he definitely seems like he knows exactly what he's talking about. So, those of you who also just joined us, my name is Matthias.
Did they walk up to the table?
Yeah.
So they were like sort of still like standing in the background.
I wasn't sure. Jason, did you walk up?
I mean, we're still able to be
know-
seen, I would think.
Yeah. Because I was like, definitely Blanco
that's-
walked up to join the rest of you. And then he's kind of listening and listening. He's not really saying much, but he's definitely listening. But yes.
Hey, y'all made it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With less clothes than we had when we left.
Y-
But
yeah.
yeah. Did you let Mama Lobo know what happened with everything out there?
Let's just take a seat, bud. Just take a
Well,
seat.
before I take a seat,
Uh,
let me tell you.
no, not Jason. Jason.
Let me tell you what happened.
Jason, I
I
don't think it's
managed
the
it.
best idea.
I didn't kill the second one.
Thank God. Oh,
I
I hate
didn't kill the
those
second one.
screams out loud. He just like, thank God.
Yeah, we let her go.
Yes,
still
we let her go, but we also sent her back with a message.
Forgot about that. Yeah, no, she is not. She has pretty much wrapped her arms around her chest and is like pretty much covered.
Jason,
I'm gonna go
we
get
might
some
have,
clothes. And then she
Jason, we might
walks
have
quickly
fucked
away. Back
How
to
might
her.
we have fucked it?
So so essentially because we have no proof that we were attacked first, yeah, that we could have started a very big problem.
So
What?
I may have some connections that'll help us with this.
What do you mean by that?
What I said. I will just need some time to figure this out. It may not be tonight. I've already messaged them. I'm waiting for a response. It may not be tonight, but as early as tomorrow night, I can get a meeting with this contact, and we can go from there.
Did you get the? Did you kick their ass and get their number?
There was kicking of ass, and there was numbers exchanged. Last night, did that happen? No. Has it happened in the past? Yes.
I'm so confused.
Welcome to my world.
Anthem is dumbstruck and he's very confused. Jaw a little slack.
What was your name again, sir?
Matthias.
Matthias. Hi. Jason. Nice to meet you. May I drag my party outside for a second and talk to him?
Sure. That's totally fine. I
Perfect.
still have things to tell Elena.
Perfect. You and Elena talk. So sorry for the stress we've caused. Let's discuss. And
Pick
he
up
like
my unconscious ghoul and I'm just gonna signal to the others to follow and then we'll go with Jason.
So Jason's gonna pull him outside, and once they're all out, he's gonna get down in a whisper and be like, "Okay, so, remember how I came home late last night?
Yeah.
Okay, I was out,
Okay.
and I had sex with a vampire.
Had sex with a vampire.
Yes.
You didn't make a vampire baby, did you?
I
that
don't
would
know.
also be a problem.
It's been a bit early. I don't know how any of this works. It's very possible. I have seen Twilight. There was a vampire baby there. I don't know if it works interspecies. I don't know if I don't know. Can a dog fuck a bat? I don't know. So
Wait, is Jason's clothed or is he?
He has
Jason
like,
is wearing
little...
currently like a robe
Okay, all right.
or like a
Okay.
sheet over his body. He's like a toga.
Otherwise, this would be really awkward.
There is this vampire that I helped. I say helped. There's this vampire that I ran into, and she had a situation.
Did you have sex with
It was
a vampire lady?
I did, but this is before.
Okay.
This was before the sex.
Oh.
I was going and closing up my shop, and I saw this one lady walking down the street being chased by two guys.
Okay.
I tried to act like her friend, to get the guys to go away. She ran. The guys also ran. They went into a dark alley. I wasn't going to let this woman, chill in the alley with these two big dudes. So I chased them into the alley. And next thing I knew, she summoned this blood bush out of nowhere and was kicking their asses. So I just took one of them and started beating them down just to feel like I was helping a little bit and show her that I wasn't worthy of a blood bush. And Then
tired
she
of
started
voices.
talking real nice to me, and I started talking real nice back. And she gave me her number, and she called me a dog and booped my nose, which I think I was into. And then the next night we met, and then I went to like this blood ritual thing with a bunch of other vampires that also could summon blood bushes, and they were called the cranes.
The
Crones?
No,
Crones?
Crones.
Crones.
Oh,
Crones.
God. You know a
Yes.
fucking crone. We just killed a. Oh.
And she seemed to
don't
be
set that
very
nerve
close
out,
with
by
the
the way.
leader. She also led a sect, a fan club. She led some kind of whatever you call a gaggle of crones
Okay.
in New York.
A gaggle.
So
club.
a fan club, a gaggle. I don't know what you call them. What do you call a group of vampires other than a problem? But
This is the most expressive y'all have ever heard hate them, by the way. Like there's like a lot more emotion than there should be that a vampire's having right now. He's so goddamn stressed out. He sounds human.
But I've texted her. I've reached out to her. I won't reveal her name, just because I don't know. I don't know if names have power. I don't know if you're like demons in that way. I don't know. But if I disappear partway through the night, or if I tell y'all I'm going out, I'm probably gonna go out to meet her and see if we can work this out.
And fuck.
So if you disappear and never come back one night, we have to assume that.
No, I will be coming back. If I don't come back, assume I'm dead and assume that my plan did not work.
This is horrible.
Indeed.
This is Jason. You don't understand. Trust me. So don't say anything.
Okay.
You're good, but Mama,
Okay.
I basically took the heat for everything. Even though I told Mama Lobo what happened, I just took the heat for everything. Don't just try to not get try not to talk about it with her because I don't want her to.
I won't.
On you.
I'm also going to try myself out of fights. Nathan, I apologize for what you witnessed. Whenever I get hit, I see red.
That's fine. That's fine.
I just
I'm just
wanna
worried
pop off.
about us living to see the next fucking week right now. That's. Oh. Sweet God.
I mean, living to next week would be great.
Yeah. By the way, all of us, we have a very important thing to figure out. Where the hell did Quinn go, and why didn't she just so happen to have a gun when we most needed her to have a gun? We need to figure that out. And why she seems sus in front of that crone. Anybody else notice that besides me? Just me?
What did you notice?
I mean, I don't
Quinn.
know your friend. Jessica pipes up.
It's okay, Jess. She's a gun dealer who, for some reason, doesn't have her gun on her. That doesn't make any. To this hour, doesn't make any sense to me. But, and she disappeared. I mean, you saw her, and then she wasn't there. So that's we got a lot to deal with. We have an absolute shit ton. But I think I sort of, me and Jessica and the Ghost here have a little bit of a more pressing matter. We gotta go to the fucking to the trailer so we can handle some things. And I'm just like, y'all come on, if y'all need me, I'll be in there. And I just sort of stand up, take off with the one in my arms, and the two following me, probably, and Jessica.
They do follow you, and Jessica does follow as well. Spaz, eventually Lily comes back, fully clothed, now, and she looks a little concerned, but other than that, she seems fine. Seeing that Hatham started walking away, she starts to follow because she's not really sure what's going on at this point. Jason, what are you doing?
He's going back to his trailer to get clothes.
Okay.
So he's not in like a robe anymore or whatever.
Okay, Spaz, what are you doing?
I'm probably gonna go catch up to Lily and explain everything that's going on now that
Okay.
like we just heard while she was gone.
He's just really right back.
Okay. So, Hatham,
That way
you
she also knows the whole dealio, what seems to be happening at the moment,
okay.
the crone and all that.
Do you think you hear Lily whisper to you? Do you think they had something to do with any of this? Like with what was the pup's name? I forgot what the pup's name was. Fuck. Does anybody remember? Well, Spaz, do you remember what the pup's name was? Because I don't remember.
You want to say it's something with the J, like Julia?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Julia. I think it was Julia. Do you think that they have something to do with Julia? Or maybe, do you think Quinn has something to do with Julia?
There's so many questions that can exist right now. For all we know, we could have been sold out by Jason.
I mean,
I have no idea.
Did you tell any of them about what's going on?
Nothing points in the particular direction.
Did you tell any of them about what's going on?
I have not yet. I don't think I have.
Okay. So, as you two are whispering amongst each other, I assume that, well, Lily is following Hatham, so she's pretty much walking into the thing along, I assume, with Hatham and the rest of the little group that he has following him. And so, yes. So, Joey and Holly both just take a seat on the closest couch that is nearby. And
All right.
Vanessa seems to still be unconscious.
All right. Joey. Haley. Sorry, I keep forgetting your names. It's been a very long night. But I have to ask because it'll become dire if I may I feed.
You see that Jason.
Jason Joe.
He frowns. He looks like, what? Like, are you serious? But
Listen.
you see that Holly kind of looks nervously, but then she kind of moves her head. And then Joey takes a look at her and is like, what are you doing? We don't have a choice. They saved us. It's fine. And then she, again, puts her neck back so that you're able to.
Alright.
Wait, are we all seeing this right now? Hold up.
Do they see it?
Well, I assume that you did it as soon as, like, they took a seat and stuff like that, so,
Yeah.
that amount of time, pretty much, Lily and Spaz were basically almost a little bit behind you, but as soon as, like, she's pretty much telling you to do it, that's when they both walk in.
I go and, respectfully feed,
Can I try to like step in here for a sec?
If you want
Is there
to.
something I need to roll?
What are you trying to do?
Just step in front for a sec, just to like stop him, just for a brief second here.
You don't need to roll anything. You could stop him. You could just be like, wait.
Wait. Okay, we're in the middle of the reservation.
No, I'm inside the trailer.
Yeah,
We're in the trailer now?
Yes,
Yeah,
y'all
that's where I
followed
went
each
to.
other into
Oh,
the trail.
okay. I didn't know we went in. Okay, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you do you, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna awkwardly stare out the window.
About how much Vitae would she have?
So the average is 5 to 6, depending on how much you take. That will make her feel a certain way. So
Alright. I take like 2 Vitae.
2 vitae.
Yeah.
So then add 2 vitae to your thing.
Thank God.
So-
Sweet Jesus.
Okay, as you ready yourself and then sink your fangs into her, it's almost as if she becomes entranced by you biting down. You take just enough just to keep yourself going, but you do not take too much to make her basically like feel
Yeah.
weak. And so once you finish, I have a question for you. Do you lick the wound?
Do I lick the wound? What?
So something that I probably didn't tell any of you guys, I'm gonna say it now. So in terms of like feeding, if you do not lick the wound, you will leave bite marks. If you lick the wound, it closes it. Just so you're aware. It sounds weird, I know. I'm sorry. That's actually in the book. It's not me. It's not me. I swear to God, it's not me.
Do they know that?
I mean, they've been fed on before.
Yeah, I lick the wound. That's so fucking awkward.
I know. But yeah. And so you look at the wound, and then you're just like, I'm good.
And you too?
No, it's not. It's not like that. Okay, it's so the wound goes away.
You see that Lily is still just looking down. She just doesn't want to even say anything about the situation.
Jesus, Hayden feels like a little as awkward as a vampire can't possibly trying to be. And then he's like, so Joey, fuck, god damn it, what's this?
Well,
woman's
Holly,
name? Not Vanessa, not Holly. There
Holly
we go.
is out of it now at this point because pretty
Yeah.
much whenever you bite down, it's pretty much almost like think of like drugs. It's a very good feeling for humans. So all the time they'll be either out of it or or they'll be unconscious
crazy.
if you suck enough.
That's insane. You know, like, oh fuck, man, this shit busting.
Pretty much.
But yeah, no, I'm like, so Joey, she's fine. I only took a little bit, just enough to get me by. 1, 2.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
Listen, I'm not trying to do anything funny. I'm actually about to tend to Vanessa if you want to help me.
Yeah, I'll help.
Alright. So
So
I'm gonna go ahead.
I was gonna say, what did you want to do?
Check her for like any like injuries, wounds, anything like that.
Okay.
And can I like? Is there a way I can sense how much blood they have without being intrusive? Is that like a thing?
What do you mean?
Like sort of sense how much vitae something or someone has without like biting or something like that.
Well, judging in terms of how she is at the moment, and she's out of it, and she's fully conscious from what you can see. There's no other way to actually check how much vitae. Just the fact that she's still alive and breathing, and the fact that she's still up, just out of it, that says that she's pretty much fine.
Okay. So,
So-
do I see any wounds or anything on her?
Why don't you roll a medicine? Roll a medicine for me.
Alright. Let's see.
You were talking about
Med-
Vanessa,
med-
right?
med-
You were not talking about Holly, right?
Vanessa. Holly's fucked up in the. Holly's on cloud 9. She's good. She's
Yeah, she
Gucci.
good. So yeah,
Oh,
you just
wait,
know
what was it then?
it was medicine, and why don't you do intelligence?
Yeah, I was gonna say we said something to
Because of your
like,
military
yeah.
background.
Yes, sir. 9, a 7, and a 2.
So, looking over Vanessa, she's not bleeding at the moment. She just seems to... She's definitely breathing still. But she's definitely most likely unconscious from what you can tell. You're not sure if she has any internal damage, because you're not a doctor, nor do you have her opened up. But definitely, as of right now, she seems to be okay. Worst case scenario, she's internally bleeding.
That's a horrible scenario.
It's not like you know! You're not a doctor, and also you don't have anything to check, and you haven't opened her up.
Oh my.
What I miss?
From what I can tell, Vanessa is, for the most part, okay. The beating that she suffered probably knocked her just unconscious. I can't tell if there's any internal bleeding, but once again, I don't feel anything broken. Let's get her a warm towel over the forehead, put some, get her a blanket and just let her sleep it off for now. She can feed off of me to, feed off of either me or Jessica tomorrow or something. I would ask you if Jessica feed a little off of you, but I can tell that doesn't exactly make you comfortable, so.
You see that he looks over at Jessica, who's awkwardly just standing there because she's not experienced any of this before, at least consciously.
Yeah.
But Joey looks up and down at her, and then makes like a face. I mean, I guess, fine. But if any of you guys do anything fucking weird, you'll regret it.
I'm gonna be sitting right here. And there's also Spaz right there, and I just pointed Spaz.
I'm gonna wave.
Don't
Awkwardly wave.
worry. Now, I'm going to be fully upfront with you. This is her first conscious feeding. I'm gonna walk her through it. So, if you're still okay with that, then
Fine.
alright.
And so you see that he moves his neck to prepare himself.
Alright.
Jessica
Yes.
looks at this man and then looks at you and then looks back at him. I don't know how I feel about this. Are you sure this is fine?
So, the reason I'm gonna need to feed now was so you'll be full for the next couple days. You already got a decent amount from Jason, and the more we put in you, the less we have to worry about it for the next upcoming nights, which then gives them time to recover, and then we can give them, do the same back for them whenever they need. It's a give take relationship, you know.
Okay. And then you see that she walks up to Joey, and she kind of looks like really awkwardly like where exactly she should be doing it, but eventually it's almost as if something possesses her in a sense. She bares her teeth and then bites down on his neck.
Alright, not too much, just enough, and try not to leave him feeling icky.
So you see that she feeds, and then she takes at least what you would assume enough, and then lets go. When she lets go, she looks back at him, licks the wound, and you see that the teeth marks are gone. Though, when you look at Joey, he's out of it, but like, he seems almost sleepy in a sense. Like, he's barely keeping his eyes open. He's obviously not conscious at all at this point. Like, not like unconscious, but like, he's not there.
Yeah.
But then she, like, after that, she kind of comes back and is like, oh, well, that was is that
That's an experience.
is that what I'm gonna have to do from now on?
Yeah. But like I said, from now on, we're gonna attempt to, get you used to coming out here and going for deer and stuff out in the woods. Well, we still hunting with our friendly neighborhood bestie Spaz over there. Whenever she likes to go out and hunt, and so you can feed off of the deer, and then they can feed off of us. And you see, it's a cycle. We take from like the wildlife, something like from deer, because deer are obviously populated. That gives us nourishment, and then they take from us, which gives them nourishment, and then the circle continues over and over again.
Oh, I see. Giving her the old bad and the deer talk.
Yeah.
What are you
Wait, where
talking
did you
about,
hear-
Spaz?
I hate the agreement. He's like, like, wait, what? What?
I don't know. Just run with it. It just sounded good at the time.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
since Joey's out of it, I like pick him up and like set him on the couch, like gently beside Haley.
Holly.
Holly.
So, I have a question for all of you. Is there anything else you would do before we end this night? If not, we will be ending the night of the
I have a short
11th
chat
or
with
12th.
Jessica.
Jason's just basically gonna shack up for the night and go like to sleep to like make sure his stuff is make sure he replenishes his health.
Yeah. All bashing
but-
will be automatically healed. The lethal, depending on how much lethal you've taken, yeah, I think sleeping through the night, that should help. That should help at least.
Okay.
How much damage do you currently have?
Oof. Let me look. Because I didn't really update really. Oh, I will check on Discord because it's not much different. Discord. And before he goes to sleep, he's gonna basically make sure his phone is set to like not on silent, so that if Essence replies, he can answer.
Okay. And what were you saying, Hickman? Mm-hmm.
One, are the windows are also covered in the living room of the trailer, right? Like the
Whoa.
whole trailer just like covered with like blankets and shit. So like no sunlight gets in, right?
Pretty much, at least for the vampires, everything should be covered.
I have one lethal.
One lethal? Okay. Then throughout
Yeah.
the night, you should be able to heal that.
Nice.
And my second thing was I was going to talk to Jessica and be like, if you're okay with it, I think it'd be best if you stayed here for tonight, just so I can keep an eye on you and make sure that you're good the first night. If you want, you can have my bed and I'll like sleep on the floor, like in the living room, or something like that. Whatever makes you most comfortable. If you're okay with staying here.
I mean, she pulls out her phone and she looks. Currently, it's about 5:30. I assume that I can't go out in the sun, so I mean it's getting
No, you cannot.
later, yeah. So yes, yeah, I'll stay here. I mean, I can also take the floor. You don't have to sleep on the floor.
No. I can't. No. No. I'd be an asshole if I let you sleep on the floor. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright,
Okay.
well, you have a good night. Blankets are in there. I'm going to pass out right here on the floor, and Hayden's going to kick off his shoes and pass out on the floor in the living room.
Okay. Jessica goes into her room. Spaz, is there anything you would like to do before we end the night?
You know, there's something that's been on my mind. So you just said good night, but wouldn't it be good morning?
Hayden with his eyes closed and is like roughly laying like this on the floor. Night, morning, it's all, well, besides one killing us, it's all the same time. Really, doesn't flow too much. It doesn't really flow as it used to whenever you are immortal.
Alright, I'll see myself out.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I'm sorry
same.
if I sounded rude.
We'll see you tomorrow night, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. And Lily follows Spaz out as well. And with that, I will say we will end the night of the 12th.
Dear fucking God. 3 sessions? 3 good
That was
sessions.
an eventful night.
Whew.
It was. It was very eventful. So, as of now, is there anything that the wolves would like to do throughout the day? If not, you guys slept pretty late during the day or during the night. So, yeah, unless you have like a particular reason to be up at like 8 a.m., we can continue on to the next night.
No. Did Jason get a response?
Yes. It was actually about an hour after you had gone to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And it pretty much says, what's going on? Is
Okay.
everything all right?
So because Jason took so much damage, even though he set his phone up to high to wake him up, he did not wake up.
Okay.
He was dead asleep. So he'll respond when he wakes up, seeing that he got that message like an hour after he went to bed. And he'll say, "Yes, I'm fine now. I had to sleep it off, but last night I ran into a couple of your friends. And only one of them left the interaction. Do you know anything about a ghoul house in the woods?"
So, did you wake up in the night, or did you just wake up like later day? Like, what would you say?
I'll probably wake up. You're probably really close to night by the time I wake up.
Okay. There is no
Because
response.
you're gonna sleep through
currently.
basically.
There is no response at that moment. But, that being said, Spaz, is there anything you wanted to do during the day?
No, not really.
Okay. So, y'all slept through the night, or through the morning. And now we start the night of the 13th. So, upon waking up, Jason, you woke up. First thing you did, you texted your contact. There was no response. Spaz, you slept pretty much the whole day. There was not much to do in terms of, at least during the day. Hatham, you slept pretty good, but nothing really concerning. I mean, stressed out, but nothing seemed to bother you. And give me 1 second. Okay. So Quinn, you pretty much spent
Yes.
your night just vibing, trying to forget about the shit that went down before you had to take off and dip. You know that some things probably didn't end well, but you sleep through the morning, and the next night rolls around, and you arise from your sleep. By the way, all vampires take 1 vitae off of your character sheet for waking up. But as you pretty much get up from your sleep, you hear your phone go off. And it's not a phone call, it's a text message.
Okay. I'll look at the phone.
In looking at the phone, it is a number that you recognize. You recognize as someone you had a meeting with previously.
Okay.
And what it says is, you set us up. And that's it.
Quinn, having initially thought this was probably Gage, pauses for a moment, a bit confused. Before texting back, I didn't tell anyone to go into that forest.
There is no response. But you don't get a response from that contact, but you do actually get another text message, and it is from Gage. It says, "Hey, just so you know, I will have the shipment ready either tonight or tomorrow. So." And it has a little smiley face.
Alright. Okay. She'll text back. So, the usual spots, or do we want to switch locations?
You see the little text bubble. And then the text shows, up to you. I don't really care. Yeah, we'll do the usual spot. He like texts after that.
Alright. Let me know when you're ready.
Got you. And so, you pretty much figured out, you pretty much got that shit situated. Do you plan on going to meet up at this moment, or... By the way, is anybody contacting Quinn at all? Like, anybody at all? No?
Not right now, no.
Okay. Okay. Quinn, do you have any plans to meet up with the group again?
The group. I will text Hatham, very businesslike, and say I'll have your order either tonight or tomorrow.
Hatham sees his phone. Like, he feels his phone vibrating and opens his eyes because he's still just chilling on the floor, but he's not asleep. And he's just like, okay. Let's do this. Very casual.
It's very casual. Alright.
And so, after a good maybe like 30 minutes or so, you get another text message, Quinn, from your friend Gage. And he pretty much says, "I'm here. I'll be waiting."
Alright. Be there in a few. She sends back. And she quickly gets dressed and heads out to the usual location.
Okay. So, say that the usual location will probably be maybe somewhere that's not in Crone territory. Probably somewhere nearby where you
Yeah, probably
live.
not.
Or at least somewhat. Maybe not right next to where you live, but like somewhere at least in that specific, well, in that specific, like, area, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll say that your meeting spot will be, we'll say Burbank. Fuck it.
Alright.
So, it takes you a good, it's a little bit early in the evening, although it's dark. Because of the traffic, it takes maybe at least like 45 minutes to get over there. So you make your way over to the specific location. There is in Burbank, from what you know, it's a specific place that you engaged tend to like to go to a lot. It's something real simple, nothing super fancy. It doesn't seem like your average place to like do any kind of dealings with, but that's the point. Not really to bring attention to yourself. So y'all meet at a little, like, a shopping center. It's still somewhat early, so there are cars parked around, but there is a little, like, alleyway that's kind of nearby right there. And people don't usually tend to go through there. Sometimes cars, but not really people, unless they're looking for, like, some kind of death wish at this point, especially in the middle of the night. And so you park your car, like, in the little shopping center kind of area, and then you make your way over to that little alleyway. And as you approach, it seems quiet. Like, weirdly quiet, at least in this kind of, like, this hour. It seems a little quiet. But as you're walking through the alleyway, you get a little deeper inside. And when you do, you eventually see what looks like a figure. He's kind of just vibing against the wall. And of course, it's your friend Gage. And he looks like, let me grab a reference real quick for you, and then I will explain to the stream how he kind of looks. If I could grab it. Faces. He kind of looks like, kind of looks like this. So, his hair is somewhat slicked back. Dark brown hair, colored eyes. A little bit of a tan skin. Not super dark, not super light. And he's just leaning against the wall, just waiting. He doesn't even seem to be looking in your direction at this point. He's just kind of vibing.
Alright. I'm going to approach him, and is this like a narrow alleyway? Can I like be against the wall on the other side?
Yeah, it's not like super narrow. It's like, it's a good space.
Alright, well, I will set myself in front of him and lean against the wall that he would be looking at. I just nod. Hey.
Hey. he says, and he gives you a small smile. So, I have maybe not all of the ammo, but I do have a majority of it. About half. But, I mean, that's something,
Fair
right?
enough.
If they give you any shit,
It was.
then I'll cover it. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I think I can deal with this guy. Don't worry about it. I did tell him it was a large ask.
Alright. I mean, how have you been? I haven't seen you around.
Well,
I haven't seen you around, really. Is everything alright?
things have been interesting.
Interesting.
Remember a few years back we had some chick sort of hop out on her payment for an order we gave her. Quite a hefty one as well.
Oh, yeah. She screwed us.
Yeah.
Why, did you finally get her? Or did you get the money?
Not yet. The guy who has ordered these guns knows where she is. And we'll be dealing with her soon.
Well, at least from what I know. I mean, doesn't she fuck around with gangs?
Yeah. That problem.
Well, I mean, so I assume you're gonna be helping with this, right?
That was the plan.
Well, I mean, be careful. I mean, one shotgun isn't gonna help with a whole gang. At least,
No.
because for all you know, I mean, yeah, we provided weapons and shit, but for all we know, they probably have more. And it's gonna be more than just one guy. Or two guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I wouldn't want anything to
No,
happen
you
to
have
you.
a point.
And again, he gives you a small smile.
Quinn smiles back. Because I know. I'll be careful.
Audio
Don't worry.
died. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. As you
Are
were
we good?
saying, I can hear it now.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright. Quinn says, I know. I'll be careful. Don't worry. And if things get too hairy, I'll get myself out of there.
Well, you always end up in the weirdest situations, you know that?
Yeah. You're not wrong.
And here. And then he pulls out something from his pocket. And from what you can see, it's actually another clip of ammunition for your revolver.
Ah.
This is on me. And please be careful. I don't want something to happen. And also, I don't want to, not hear from anybody all of a sudden. Assume that
Nope,
you
you
died.
cut out.
Just be careful. I don't want to not hear from you and then assume that you died.
Don't worry. I'll keep in contact.
You better.
I will. And, once this shit with the one chick is over, I'll avoid getting into big hairy messes for a while. This is excitement enough for quite some time.
I mean, at least it keeps life interesting, right? But
Yeah, sometimes life could be less interesting, not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind it.
you know, I think after this shit blows over, in terms of what was her name again? You see that he thinks for a moment. Valheim?
The Valheim bitch? Yeah.
Yeah. We should leave. We should leave Calais. Maybe set up shop somewhere else. You know? It's just a thought, at least.
Leave the state altogether? Where are you thinking of going?
We can get away from the gangs. We can, start somewhere else. I don't know. It's just a thought.
Yeah, it's a nice thought. And if we can, I'm not gonna lie, if the opportunity arises, I would take it.
He
But
smiles again. Yeah. Definitely. Well, you see that he pulls out his phone. Shit. Well, I need to go. But
All
again,
right.
if you need anything, just call, text, whatever.
yeah, same to you. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
See you later,
And then-
alligator. And the wall crocodile.
He walks.
Darn it.
He walks out of the alley first,
Mm-hmm.
and then after a few moments, you assume that he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So I gather up everything he gave me, and I walk it to my car, being very observant about people around.
why don't you roll? Why don't you roll a fucking... What is the roll? It is subterfuge, I believe, and dex. To see if you can hide that pretty well. Or enough. If not, wouldn't you just love
Yeah,
to
I
deal with
have-
cops?
I have one die. It's
Oh, it's a
not so
chance
much
dice.
that she. Yeah. It's not so much that she ever hides it. It's that she hopes that she meets in an area where people don't care. That was a 4. Ouch.
So, so, you try your best to kind of not bring too much attention to yourself, although you can definitely feel like maybe a few eyes, but at least from people passing by.
I mean, she's like going through with giant boxes of like unmarked boxes. So yeah.
Yeah. So,
She probably
you see some
gets-
eyes on you, but nobody seems to like either approach you or question you about anything.
Yeah.
But you're able to pack up everything into your car.
Mm-hmm.
So, where are
And
you headed to?
I will head to the reservation now to meet with Hatham.
Okay. So the rest of the group. Y'all are up and at 'em, I assume. And,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah.
After like a while, like 45 minutes from since you replied back, you do get a text back saying, what did you do? But that's all that it says.
So, what was the name of the crone that I let go?
You killed Jasmine. I don't remember what the other one was named. Son of a bitch.
Okay.
We'll just give her a new name. Her name was, I
Oh
guess.
man.
Her name was Sam. I don't
Damn.
know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Sam, I am.
here's what happened. Me and one of my friends went to go visit some ghouls that we knew living in a house in the woods.
In the prairie.
When we got there, we had Jasmine and Sam, two crones, waiting for us. Jasmine decided to attack us, and as you've seen before, I'm very good in a fight. But one thing you haven't seen is when I get hit, I tend to black out and not really think too much about what's going to happen, and then just kind of launch into battle. I'll launch into the fight. So I ended up killing Jasmine, and Samantha I chased down, let go, and told her to report back to whoever she reports with, and come up with some lie to save our asses. I don't know how they knew about this house, and I was wondering if you knew anything about that, and if there was something you could do to help us.
When you respond and send the message, all of a sudden your phone starts ringing, and it's from her.
It's like, shit.
Literally.
And he answers. He's like,
Hello.
hello. This is Jason.
Okay. So how did you all find them?
Well, we knew about this house before they showed up. And my friend's also a vampire, and he turned someone into a vampire, and that person needed a feed. So we were like, hey, we know these ghouls nearby. You know, kind of like how you know about like a new restaurant that opened up down the street kind of thing. And so we took her to the house when all of a sudden I got hit with a blood bush, and
It's a very common thing to use.
I don't know what to call them blood bushes, man, but y'all love them. And I don't remember much after that, except for I got some vampire ash in my mouth and I kind of puked.
Give me 1 second. And then there's a bit of there's like a pause. And you can kind of hear some people in the background. You're not sure who, but you definitely hear a woman.
Hey, Essence, was I on speaker there for a second?
There's no response, and you can kind of hear that, like, almost like walking, because, or at least what you would assume walking, because the voices from what you could hear before are getting a lot more silent.
Mm.
And then after a few minutes you hear a hello. Okay, okay. There's something that I was hoping that nobody would find them. So,
Oh, no.
when right when I arrived here in California, obviously I ran across them, but they seemed in dire need. Their leader, 2 leaders, I don't know, a man and a woman, I don't remember their names, They needed help finding somewhere to stay. I later found out that they were part of the Crone. But I was hoping that nobody had found them.
Can you go outside, bud? You go outside?
And
Let's
so,
go outside.
did they attack you first?
Yes. Well, we have no proof.
Melissa has told me, or Melinda. What's her name? Melissa or Melinda? I forget. Son of a bitch.
I don't know. This is
I
your.
think it
This
was
is your.
Melissa.
This is your covenant. I don't know what her name would be.
Melissa, she told me that some ghouls had gotten out and gotten free. And when I realized that they were part of... They were them, I didn't say anything. I was hoping that nobody would tell anybody or would find them, at least that were part of the Crone. Melissa said something to me after our little, our little adventure about possibly knowing about some ghouls that were right for the taking. But I don't know who told her. I just assumed that it was somebody else or some outside source or something.
So, just so I understand, when you first got here, you found some ghouls, you put them up in a place for hiding. I'm assuming these are the ghouls that I'm talking about.
I assume so, yes. It was, like I said,
What were their names?
I don't remember their names. Here, let me...
Was there like a Jack? Jimothy? I forgot what his name was.
Nobody remembering names tonight.
All I know is that there were 2 leaders. One was a female. One's
a dude.
A dude, yes. There were 2
And
others.
the other was super flaky.
And there were 2 others.
2 others. Yes. Okay, so that matches our head count. So you don't know how they found out about this?
No. I don't know who told Melissa, because it wasn't me.
Do you know if possibly I'm getting a different prop. That someone higher up in your order could have sent them?
I don't know.
Or someone
how
that's
that
like maybe not higher up but in charge of different number of vampires than you? I don't know how that works.
Well, I don't run this covenant, as I told you before. But I honestly, Are those ghouls still alive? Are they still alive, the ghouls?
Yes, they're in our custody.
Okay. I would say get them somewhere else to stay, somewhere that's not anywhere near where that mansion was. For all you know, or for all Melissa knows, they're dead, or they were taken by some other covenant or something.
What
Depending on
about
she knows,
the
I don't
one?
know.
What about the vampire that I sent back to you?
I haven't heard anything about said vampire. Maybe Melissa knows more. I don't know. I can ask and figure out or see if she will tell me anything. But other than that, I'm not sure. I know Melissa was angry about something. I don't know what, but she was definitely angry.
She might not say anything because I did tell her that if she ratted us out and didn't come big enough light, I would find her, put a stake in her heart, and then leave her out in the sun to bake.
Did you actually?
So she might
do
be a
that?
little bit scared. For the safety of my friends, yes. She also threw a blood bush at me, so
Them damn blood bushes.
the list of vampires that I have met is probably like 50-50 in terms of have tried to kill me and are my friends.
That's usually how it goes. Yes. That is
Yeah.
definitely how
So,
that goes.
at this point, I'm just, step up. I'm gonna step you out.
Ooh.
She is an acolyte. She is one of the young, well, but newer members. But my issue is it may not be that she wants to spill what she knows. It's that, at least from what I've observed so far, Melissa is very. Like I told you before, we try, or at least my mentality in terms of my own covenant that I run. We're a family, but I don't know. Melissa seems to be not very family oriented, if that makes sense. But I don't know if that acolyte said anything. I just know that Melissa is extremely pissed. She seems to be taking it out a lot on the ghouls and some of the acolytes as well, at least from what I've seen. She does not seem like she's in a very good mood. I'll see what I can find out. But, maybe stay out of Crone territory for a while, you and your friends? Were your
Maybe
friends
stay out
involved?
of what?
Stay out of Crone territory for now?
Are you saying that me and my friend should stay out of Crone territory for a minute,
Yes.
just in case?
Yes.
All right. And will you let me know if anything comes to light?
Yes. I will. So, make sure you don't get yourself killed.
I will do my best.
And if I hear anything, we'll meet up. I'll meet up somewhere that's outside of Crone territory.
All right. Perfect. Just keep me updated.
Okay. Well, bye.
See you.
And then okay. And so that being said, what is your plan now, Jason?
He's gonna basically tell the party. He's gonna go tell the party what he just got told and what he knows.
Okay.
Because he's very much on the open flow of information.
Okay. So you get yourself ready. You leave the trailer that you're staying in, and I guess you wait outside for a moment. Hatham, is there anything that you want to do specifically before you leave your
I'm
trailer?
finally gonna like stand up and like stretch and gonna look around and make sure our ghoul buddies are okay. And I'm gonna knock on the door and check on Jessica to make sure that she's okay and make sure that everything's in working order in my little trailer.
So, when you go to check on the ghouls, they are pretty much. Vanessa is awake. Holly and Joey, they all seem to be talking amongst each other. And so, pretty much, once they happen to notice you, they look over at you, and then Vanessa also looks over at you and gives like a small wave.
Hello, everybody. It looks like you all had a wonderful morning, night of rest. How's everybody feeling today?
I feel like shit, Vanessa says. But I'm
Understandable.
alive. So thank you. Thank you for helping us. I don't know what exactly, at least all I remember is that some kindred came inside, and they started trying to attack us.
They're dealt with. Don't too much worry about that for now. Just focus on resting.
All right, but if you all need anything, just let us know. We're hoping that Xander will show up tonight. He's been texting Joey, so.
Before he shows up, let him know to text and announce his arrival, because I mean, we're on other people's property, and so I can at least meet him outside or whatever to bring him in, so there's no problems.
All right, yeah, that's fine. So, you see that she pulls out her phone and then she starts texting. And so, once you walk over to the room that Jessica was staying in, you knock on the door, and right as you knock on the door, actually, she opens the door and faces you, kind of awkwardly. Oh, hi. I was just about to go and wake you up. But did you sleep okay? I know that the floor sucks, so.
Oh no, don't worry about that. Are you good?
Yeah, I slept perfect. She gives you a small smile.
Of course, smile back, but I'm like, Hayden's like in his head, and he just closes his eyes for a second. So, if you're about to leave, one, you have to completely watch your surroundings now, because until we get to the bottom of the Bloodbush vampire situation, we all need to keep an eye over your shoulder too when you go to the club. Try to make sure that you don't have to have direct contact with what's her fuck face, the little lady running around claiming to be the boss. You're gonna have to talk to her most likely. Just be smart. Don't be all up in her face. And I'll say, I don't know if you have any, but put on paler makeup so it looks like a look instead of you're like a vampire.
Yeah.
If she asks like what's up with it, just be like, oh, I've always liked this, emo goth, it's just your scene, however you want to spill it. And if anything, call me. I'll get there as fast as I possibly can. And if you need to come back here, or if you feel safer over here, you can come at any time.
All right. Yeah. I do have a shift, and then she pulls out her phone. Oh shit, I'm late. Well, that's fine. I'm sure nobody will notice anyway. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on things, and yeah, hopefully I see you soon.
Yeah. Be safe out there. He gives her a little wink and a little smile, and lets her go on about her way. Whenever she goes outside, do I notice Jason?
Yep, if you follow her out, yes. You notice Jason's out there.
Hey, what's up, Bloodbush?
Oh, that's a lot. That's a question. That's a question. So I called my contact / hookup, whatever.
Oh.
Right. I'm gonna call her. Let's call her E for now. I'm gonna call her E, just so I don't have to keep making up titles. So I called up E, and she said that this woman named Melissa, who is another higher up, was mad. Turns out Melissa is in charge of the, almost directly in charge of all the new recruits, which are what we fought last night.
Okay.
She also said that these ghouls, E said that she knows these ghouls, that she helped, set these ghouls up in that house. She did not tell anybody about the location, but somehow Melissa found out, sent her vampires there, and now, there's not really a big fallout right now, but there's enough of one that we should be careful.
Okay. Maybe we should call Spaz so her and Lily can be a part of this conversation as well. Sounds pretty important for us.
Yeah.
I go ahead and I pull out the phone, hit a little swipe, hit a little tap, and I rang up Spaz.
Is Spaz alive? That's
It
the
was-
question. What the fuck?
Hi, you've reached the phone of Spaz. Please leave a message. Bye.
Nice.
Hate them. Hangs up because he doesn't leave messages canonically. Well,
my
Spaz
fucking-
didn't answer.
Oh, I did not. Okay.
Shit. Have you seen Lily tonight?
What?
Jason, have you seen Lily tonight?
Sorry. Jason's stressed out now because he's afraid that he might have fucked up real bad. I haven't seen Lily. No, I would check with Spaz.
Oh, Spaz didn't answer the phone, so we're out. Spaz and Lily. Unless you can somehow get a hold of them.
I could call them, but if they're not answering, then
You call Lily because I only had Spaz's number.
do I have Lily's number?
I don't know. I don't think you ever asked for it. I don't
I don't
know if
think I ever
y'all
asked for it.
all exchanged numbers or not.
I look at my phone. I'm like, Hatham, I only have your number.
What? Oh. Well,
At one point we did.
I only have your number and Quinn's number.
How about at least, since it seems it's only gonna be us for a little while, how about we go inside and talk? Not be out in the open.
And Quinn just shows up randomly.
What?
What did you say, Hayden? My Discord cut out for a second.
Maybe we should go inside and talk, so we're not out in the open discussing all of this.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Do I notice Quinn? Is she just walking straight
Did
up?
I actually show up?
So
Would I? Because I was heading over there.
at this moment, you do not see Quinn around.
Okay.
At this moment.
Okay. I thought she said she was there. Well, me and Jason go in. I'm like, so
Not yet.
there's a lot to unpack. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we have to figure out something. We have to deal with things one problem at a time. And man, without you, I don't think we would have made it out of yesterday. So well, wherever I go, whatever I do, just know, or wherever you do, vice versa. I'm always in your corner. For one. Two, I'm getting real fucking sick of these vampire politics.
I don't even understand them, to be honest.
I don't know because I stayed away from the shit, which is now starting to bite me in my ass in my later years. But I know one thing's for certain. If I
Alexa,
can't willingly get my club back,
stop.
I will be possibly breaking another law and killing another vampire. A big one. Cause I'm fucking sick of it, Jason. I'm sick of it. Haytham throws his hands up like this shit's fucking ridiculous. First we get attacked going to go see our ghoul friends. Yeah, now we start a war because they went over there stepping on territory they have no business stepping onto. I mean, this is a goddamn This is a werewolf reserve. What the fuck do they have to do anywhere on this land? This is, Jesus. Well, at least your person said they're gonna do what they can. I'm fucking annoyed. And what was up with Quinn? She disappeared on us. She didn't have a gun, and then she just leaves as soon as we get fucking attacked by dickhead number one.
I honestly, I don't know. I have no idea what to do with any of this.
Oh God! And then where's the big son of a bitch Blanco? And where's Spaz? Where is everybody tonight? This is weird as fuck. I don't understand.
Should we invest in body cams? I'm sorry. I'm going off.
Maybe radios or some shit.
No.
Over the shoulder.
I'm asking if we should invest in body cams because, like, our main issue right now is we don't have any proof that we were defending ourselves.
That is true. Maybe we should invest in something like that. You know, I still owe you that Gymshark shopping spree. Maybe me and you should go out on the town soon. You know, in like a day or two after everything blows over. You know, meet me, you, Spaz. You know, we just go out on the town, go to the mall. You know, then just do some nice shopping.
Yeah, maybe. But let's try to figure out this. Oh, another thing. We don't need to go into Crone territory. That was also what she said. Don't go into Crone territory for the next couple of days for the next little while until we get more information.
The only territory I know. Sorry, that's a big ass yawn. The only territory I know of is the Valheim territory, which apparently my club is in, and which I'm gonna soon be telling them to fuck off and let them know that that's my territory. That club is mine. That block is just mine. I hate the fire in his eyes.
Well, maybe we should figure out which territory is the Crones, because let's be honest, if we're dead, your block doesn't matter.
That is absolutely correct. Unfortunately, we really do need to find the others so we can make a clear and concise plan on what we're gonna be doing.
So, as you two are discussing things, Quinn, you finally arrive at the reservation.
All right.
And so, did you want to go straight to the actual trailer that Hatham was staying at?
Yep, I'll pull up, if I can pull up next to Hatham's trailer, I'll pull up next to his trailer, and I'll get the boxes out, walk straight to the door, and knock on it.
I hate them here on random knock on his door. It's like, I wonder who could this be? And he just opens the door very gently. Like, hey, what's up? What's in that box? Looking at it very suspiciously.
You should know what's in the box. I told you, either tonight or tomorrow. And she just, barges in.
Oh.
Now, my supplier says he couldn't get a hold of as much ammo as you asked for. It was about half.
That's... in good faith, just keep the rest, of the money, of course, in good faith, yeah.
Yeah. Did we already have him transfer the money?
I did it that day whenever we agreed on it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. I'll get you the ammo whenever it comes in. So, there you are, friend.
All right. Thank you very much. And Hatham just takes his hand. I don't know if this is like a nailed down crate, right?
Yeah.
Like
I'd assume like some kind of little box. I don't think it would be in a cardboard box if I'm honest, but that's just...
No, it'd be like a Yeah, it'd be kind of a crate. Some of them, like the one the ammo is in, might like the ammo is in like this sturdy briefcase, and the gun is actually in a crate.
Hatham sticks his hand. He just takes a second, looks up, and he sticks his hand like in a little spot in between the lid and the crate itself. And you can see him about to do something, and you see him just use his vampire strength to just like pop it open, and like not like sending the fucking lid flying, but like enough to like very easily like pop open like the nails and open it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quinn doesn't even flinch. She does the same damn thing.
Nathan reaches in and pulls out his brand spanking new pump shotgun.
Make sure y'all add your stuff onto your character sheet.
Yeah.
Life is
Add
good.
what?
Add like if you have like
the-
weapons or whatever, just add your stuff onto it. Whatever has been added.
Jason, you ever used a gun?
No. Dad was a boxer. Just learned how to use my fists.
You want a gun? Not this one, of course, but do you want a gun?
I think making myself into a weapon's gonna serve my time better since I'm already halfway there. But I appreciate it. That changes, I'll let you know.
Alright, you know, if you ever want one just in case, you know, for all the peculiar situations we tend to find ourselves in, just let me know and then I'll make another order with Gwen here and get you a gun. But I hate them just like sort of Fair kicks the like uses his foot to slide the box out the way, pops open the case with the ammo, you know. While he's just standing there, he's gonna take the case, sit down with the gun on the couch, you know, like opposite of the ghouls and shit. He's just gonna start loading it, and while he's loading, he's gonna be like, "So, Quinn, I have a question."
Well, I might have an answer.
I really need you to have an answer for this one. So, while we were in the woods and we were about to be attacked, where did you disappear off to?
I told you, I don't get involved in disputes. I suppose it's obvious now that you didn't immediately recognize that as the Coven. But...
Oh shit about the Coven. I stay out of
affairs. Let's just say I stay out of affairs as much as I can too. However, I may have sold to individuals within a coven, and I know that's they sort of have the same fashion sense, you know. They all look to be together. And I'm gonna be very honest, I don't know if there are any laws or rules or some shit, but getting involved in a fight with a group that comes from a coven who knows how the hell big, is very stupid.
Alright.
And this
is also very weird. Hey, I was real interested in that revolver you carry around. Can I see the make and model? I like cowboy shit, you know. It's really my thing.
She takes the revolver out of her pocket and she'll name the make and model.
So you do always carry it around with you, okay? That's my second thing out of the way.
You think I was going to admit within earshot of, again, a fucking covenant that I was armed and ready to fight? I'm sorry, Hatham. I thought the subliminal message was clear. I thought that we were going to run, and when you didn't run, I'm sorry, but I have no reason to stick around.
Jason's gonna pipe up. He's like, the plan might have been to run, but when it comes to fights and things popping out of nowhere, shooting blood bushes at me, I don't tend to run from that. I tend to just black out and go full rampage mode.
Fair. I didn't see the blood bush in my defense.
I just wish, like, listen, I wasn't asking you to scream to the heavens that you had a gun on you. I whispered it to you for a reason. I just wish you would have been honest with me, since we at least have a business relationship, and I sort of think it's best for business if we both keep each other alive as much as possible.
Out of character question, do vampires canonically have very good hearing?
I mean, it just as much as like vampires don't have dark vision per se, so they can hear pretty much normally unless they have like they're trying to listen or hear stuff or whatever. They don't have like superhuman hearing or something like that.
Alright. Okay, fair enough. So she say, look, at face to face with one of them. I didn't know how well she was listening. I wasn't too keen on exactly telling the truth if the enemy could overhear.
Fair enough. Once again, yeah, but I appreciate you going out of your way to get this for me. This is gonna be really useful for when I may or may not have to blow what's her fuck face's brains out.
The fucking Valheim bitch.
Yeah.
As you all are having
But
as you all are having this discussion, there is another knock on the door.
Hatham, with the shotgun in one hand, just holding it by the rack, goes and very gently opens the door, and it's sort of like pressing against him. Hello.
So, Hatham, as you look out the door, you see that it is the same face that you saw, the same businessman looking dude, Matthias. Hello. Am I interrupting anything?
No. Hatham says, very calmly, very, he's in a sort of upbeat mood, go ahead, welcome, come in.
Thank you. And you, Quinn, you see a man that you've never seen before. Short, brown hair, skin pale white. He's wearing pretty much a jacket, like a dress suit kind of jacket. He's wearing black slacks, and it looks like he has a white collared shirt underneath the jacket. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. So, I know that I spoke with some of you yesterday. I wanted to ask something of you all, if you don't mind me asking.
Alright. What's up?
Okay, what's up?
So, you see that Matthias, pretty much takes a seat, on the closest chair and just kind of flips it and is kind of looking at all of you. So, this is the thing. I need to ask something of a job to be done, and I spoke with Mama, well, as you would call Mama Lobo, or Elena. So, there is some things going on within, I guess you would call it Carthian territory, but, it's not that I want you to do some weird investigation or anything like that. It's more of a, how you would say, it's a little bit of a, just to check and see. There is stuff going on within our territory, but it also borders around nearby the Odu. It has something to do with the illness, I believe. From what I've been told, as of earlier this night, the doctors that have been they've spent pretty much all of their night, some of the day as well, researching and testing and doing all these different things when it comes to this illness. From what I can understand, there's more than just 3 phases, and unfortunately, it's actually starting to affect. It's starting to affect kindred, apparently. We have some people who are starting to become, or some kindred that are starting to become ill, which is extremely
Hold on,
concerning.
pause. Wait a minute. Quinn interrupts. Illness. I believe I missed something. I was home last night. You're not talking about that weird sickness everybody on Howler is talking about, are you?
Yes. So initially, we didn't think it was anything major. We thought it was just something that was human affairs. And the issue comes down with this illness is spreading quickly, at least from what we can tell. People are constantly getting sick, and initially we all thought it was some type of pneumonia, or maybe like a flu of some sort. You know, like bird flu or swine flu, or whatever the fuck it was called. But from what we've seen is that it's spreading quickly with the humans, correct? And then from what we've seen in terms of symptoms, we had some doctors. We have doctors within our covenant that work with us in terms of figuring out, different in terms of they tend to examine kindred, and sometimes whenever they're able to, they will take bodies, whatever they can kind of get their hands on. Unfortunately, a lot of that tends to be from graves, so it's not somebody like within a morgue or a hospital or anything of that nature. So these theories might be off because of that. Unfortunately, we've been trying to get a hold of a hospital that's nearby, but we haven't had the chance to actually go inside and achieve that. Not exactly easy to go into a hospital and ask for bodies. But anyway. So, from what we've understood, there is multiple stages in terms of this illness. From what the doctors have found out. Pretty much the first stage, or like the beginning stages of catching this illness, it's flu symptoms, almost like a common cold or something of that nature. The second stage is pretty much dizziness, fatigue, which again would sound like you have like a cold or pneumonia or something of the sort. From what the doctors have examined from some of the blood, after we found out that there was a kindred that actually has been sick, apparently what this disease does, is that it makes the blood cells within the bodies, they die. They just straight up start dying by the third stage. And if kindred drink this blood, or vitae, it's poisonous. It starts causing vomiting and things of that nature, something that a kindred wouldn't usually experience unless they ate something of, just like regular food. At least for now. What we know now from apparently that after there's the fourth stage, which usually at this stage the human will die. And it's not a peaceful death at all. It's pretty rough.
Alright, so hold up. Pause, because Forgive me. I was a fucking art student in college. I'm just making sure that I'm caught up on your whole science mumbo jumbo. So what you're saying is the disease everyone's talking about on Howler can affect a kindred if the kindred drinks the blood of someone who's sick. And the way it infects it is basically by eliminating all of the blood in the body, which then causes us to die.
Sort of. It causes the humans
I'll
to
take
eventually
sort of.
die. It causes the human to die. Their blood becomes almost toxic to us. If that makes sense. Mike,
So if I drink the blood of a sick person.
Sorry. I was about to ask, do you think that maybe this person that got sick was sick because they drank, not the person, but the vampire, the kindred, you called them? I think maybe he was sick, or they got sick because they drank the blood of a sick person?
possibly. We assume so. That's what I was gonna get to. After so much time passing, there is a final stage. The fifth one, which more or less affects us kindred, from what we understand. This kindred that we found out about, we currently have them, which sounds pretty awful. We have them somewhat placed somewhere where they would not hurt anybody, whether it be humans or other kindred. And the reason why is because this kindred is no longer themselves. From what we understand, it starts to affect the ability to think rationally. It induces frenzy-like behaviors. And, of course, having a lot of kindred start to drink and consume any of this and have this spread could cause disaster. We don't even know if it affects werewolves yet. And that's what has us very concerned. And so...
I'll go investigate, and whoever wants to come with me, even if it's no one, invitation's open. Out of good faith to show you, for one, I'm not a dickhead. Two, I didn't intentionally start something. Three, maybe so, you may be willing to help me in the future, or possibly, form an alliance. If I can help you with your problems, you can help me with mine.
What? How could we investigate this? Like, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a detective. I don't know what we do that you can't.
I just said I'm a fucking art student who sells guns.
The reason I'm asking you all is because Elena spoke highly of you all. And so she said that you were... Yes. She said that you were all able to deal with, I guess another situation that was plaguing, I guess, nearby here, I'm not sure. I guess a house or a mansion or something of that nature.
The haunted mansion, yeah.
Yes. And so, first things first, correct? I would like all of you to come to our specific... We have a sort of a setup, or like a mass... It's kind of like a haven, but it's not really a haven, if that makes sense. It's a place where we all gather. It's somewhere where we do things politically or just even business. It's in LA County, but it's not in Los Angeles. It's over currently nearby. It's in the Anaheim area. And so I would like you all to meet with the doctors that we have. They can assist with any kind of questions or any kind of medical things. they also have things for you all to do if you are capable of. I don't expect all of you to finish this tonight. This is something that's going to be. This might take a while, especially because we need to figure out something. In terms of the humans, we cannot save them. That is a whole nother biology that is completely different from what we are now. But in terms of kindred, we have to at least figure out a way to deal with the situation and hope that it doesn't spread onto Garu, or as you would call them, werewolves. And so, if you all would be willing to come to the Anaheim area, it's specifically within Fullerton, the city. So, there is a building, and here, you see that he takes out a card, and he hands it to Hatham, specifically. That's the location. And Hatham, from what you can see from the card, it has basically Matthias's full name, which is Matthias McCollin. McCollin.
Okay.
And it has an address for a building. And on the card as well, it says pretty much Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out or remember what the fuck what's supposed to say. Oh my god, that's great. No. Pretty much it says, Cantankerous ink on it. But yeah.
All right. After I gather up everybody, we will head over there. If it's not too far, is there like a phone number I can reach you at in case we run into like any problems while we're out over there?
My number is on the card.
Oh yes, sorry.
It's a
Look,
business card.
yes. And Barry, it's just a lot. It's just
Do you all have any questions before I take my leave?
Do you have any other leads or advice or anything for us? Anywhere we can start?
So, like I said, you guys could make your way to the doctors who should be located in this location. We have a lab specifically for them. They will give you a task or something to do to at least help aid their endeavors. I don't like to be the one that starts gossip or talking about other covenants, but I don't know why, but specifically the Odu Drakul have been very quiet lately. They haven't really been interacting with us, whether it be positively or negatively. They've been very quiet. A lot of what they do tends to be old vampiric magic, and it's nothing like the crones do. They do blood magic. Vampiric magic is something entirely different. They do a lot of experiments, something of the nature of alchemy, or what you would think, old... They perform a lot of experiments, which is not exactly moral, but they don't particularly care when it comes to humans. They care more about their own endeavors than anybody else.
Which covenant is this?
The Odu Drakul. I know that the Dracul and the Invictus are allies. The Circle of the Crone tend to not really associate with anybody in particular. They tend to do their own thing. Us, the Carthians, we try to stay to ourselves as well, but we do have allies with the Forsaken, or the werewolves. I know that the werewolves here have also had issues with another pack of wolves, the Pure, I think. But we don't associate with the Pure. We try to stay away from them, even though they are very close to our territory. But yes. From at least what I know is check with the doctors. See what leads they give you. Because personally, the only thing I've experienced in terms of the illness, or any of that, has been the kindred who lost their mind. And then all I've seen is through a phone, nothing more. I haven't even seen them in person yet. I have yet to go back home. Yes.
Alright, well, we will get out there as soon as possible. Don't worry, we will, we'll do what we do best and, fix the situation. It's to the best of our ability. It has a little, smirk on his face.
What are you smiling at?
Oh, we just have another grand adventure. Nathan does a little jazz hand.
Another. We're not even done with the first one.
Yeah.
Don't. Stop! No! I'm gonna get confused. Don't do that.
It's okay. Just
Yeah, calm down.
What would Bill Murray do, Jason?
Bill Murray would act like this, except a lot funnier.
All right then. Exactly.
Bill Murray wouldn't stick his nose into.
I don't know. He was a Ghostbuster.
Well,
Well, I can assure you there are no
one at a
ghosts,
time.
or at least from my knowledge, that you'll be dealing with.
Also, I have a question.
Yes.
How long have you been a vampire?
Well, if you must know, well, currently, I believe, when was it? You see that he thinks for a moment. Give me a second while I pull up his...
Okay, so for a long time. How long have you been a vampire in LA?
In LA?
Yes.
Well, I've been here at least about, I want to say, at least 20 years, as of now.
At least 20 years?
Mm-hmm.
20 years, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So you weren't here before the 2000s?
What?
Seeing where this is going, Quinn just...
Hold on. I
Starts
couldn't hear Amit. I couldn't hear Larkin.
Well, I came here in 2000. So.
Okay, never mind. No more questions.
You'll find someone who knows one day.
I need to know how many vampires know Bill Murray. This is just a new investigation.
Oh my god. Don't worry about it.
Listen.
Do you know Bill Murray? Do you know Bill Murray? I'm just gonna ask. Do you know Bill Murray?
Give me 1 second.
He doesn't know Bill Murray. This is bullshit. Everybody can't know Bill Murray just to spite me.
Okay. I mean, personally, no. I don't... Is he an actor?
Yeah.
The...
But just hypothetically, if there was a famous actor in LA and you owned a nightclub in LA, and you've run this nightclub
God.
for about a century.
Sorry,
Would you or
sorry,
would you
Dylan.
not have met almost
You
every
don't.
famous actor there ever was, including, but not limited to Bill Murray?
Jason, I think we are.
No,
we are...
I need it up. Would you not
No,
meet
Jason.
Bill Murray?
Jason, I think you're thinking too highly of Hatham's Bar. I don't think celebrities go to Hatham's Bar.
My club is always popping, even though I'm not there. That shit is
But by
still
the rich celebrity, by
I'm
celebrities.
gonna say this about
though.
celebrities.
Even
If there is a bar, they're going to it. And it's not a bar, it's a club. It's very different.
It's a club, yes, but how high end is the club? I mean, these people
My
can
club's really
buy the
fucking
fucking
nice.
city. Are you sure?
If it's
I've
been
never
around
been
for a century, it has to be like somewhat decent.
I drive a white.
I've
Audi
seen plenty of.
I-80. Well, yes, my club
Okay,
is
you know
really
what,
fucking
fair.
nice.
Okay, well,
Nathan gets very defensive about his club, canonically.
you know, yeah, I haven't.
What is his response? What is his
Clubs,
response to my questioning?
You see that he looks very just at this whole situation.
Trust me, this will help with the
Telling
investigation.
you
Just
don't,
tell
no,
me.
it won't. You don't have to talk.
It
You can leave. If you want to, you can walk out the door and not answer anything.
I don't know how this will help in your endeavors, but
Well, you hired us, so we're doing the thinking. But I need you. You hired us to help. This is how we help.
I don't.
You don't need to know why. You just need to know it does.
Jason, please leave the
If,
man
if
alone.
I am thinking about this, I will not be able to think about anything else. I will be able to think about the case. I need to know.
Jason, how about this? After we get my club, I will do my damnedest. I will do my damnedest to help you personally meet Bill Murray in the flesh.
Fucking God.
I don't care about meeting Bill Murray at this point. I just care that you haven't met Bill Murray.
Okay.
And I want to know that I'm not crazy for thinking that you should have. So I'm looking for validation from other immortal beings.
Jason, we're not gonna know whether or not he should have until we see how good his bar actually is.
I trust that it
Do you want to
is.
see
He's
the basketball
I need
bar?
Gymshark.
Alright, hold on. Nathan opens the door to the fucking trailer and he does his whistle for MoMA. And he just sticks his arm out into the fucking air.
And while he's doing that, he's gonna look back to the main guy. He's like, oh, "Don't worry about that. Answer my question. Would you or would you not have met Bill Murray if you owned a famous nightclub in LA for a century?"
They've been saying it's famous.
I mean, I would assume at least if it was super famous, all actors would come by. Where is it exactly? He says, over to you, Hatham. But as you whistle, your bird swoops and then lands on your arm. Rock.
Larkin, please do that again.
No!
I'm begging you.
No!
Please, one more time. One more time.
For the stream, come on.
Please.
Someone clip it.
Rock. I fucking hate everything. I sound like I'm about to vomit. Anyway, the bird just looks to you, Hatham, and then I don't know if you know what it does, but you know how birds they do this little thing where it looks like they're gonna kind of bite you, but they're not. They're it's almost like they're kind of it's almost like a kiss. You know what I mean? But he does it he crawls up your arm, so he crawls up your arm a little bit, and then does that to your face.
I miss you, buddy. But this is Moma, the mascot for my club, the Red Parrot. But what were you asking me, Jason?
I wasn't asking you anything. I was asking, what was your name?
Matthias. I was
Matthias. I was asking Matthias the question. And Matthias said that yes, they would, depending on where your club is and how famous it is. So where's your club?
I'll give them the address of my club.
Wait, is his club near where I live? Because I'm in LA proper, aren't I?
Yes. You are near, well, this is for the player's knowledge. You are in near Beverly Hills. While
Okay.
Haytham's club is in Culver City, which
Okay.
isn't that far from like if you see on the screen. They're not that far from each other on the stream. They're not that far from each other. Maybe about a 20-minute drive from each other. But yeah. So he looks at the card. So you are near Los Angeles. I mean, you're not in a particularly, I mean, you're closer near towards the beach than you are the heart of LA, so I mean, I don't know. You could even say that you're possibly close to Santa Monica, but even then, At least from what I know, maybe.
I just know we have a line that's constantly wrapped around the block.
I'm gonna take the car.
A little smug.
I'll take the car and look at it. It is 20 minutes away, but is it as famous as Haytham and Stis?
I never said it's fucking famous. I just said it's.
Is it as well known, being that I live in the general vicinity? Would I have heard of this?
I don't know. Is that something that she would even be interested in? Like that would have like any relevance for her?
Because it is a nightclub, but
Before she was a vampire, yes. Living in LA.
Okay.
So yes, if it was around a few years ago, she would have heard of it at least. If it was, let's say, if it was around, shit, I forget how long ago I said she turned. Wasn't that long. If it was around before she turned, she might have visited.
So, Haytham's club, for everybody's out of character reference, is always jumping. But Haytham likes to go in, look around a little bit, and then just go to his office. He doesn't do much like to sit on the floor unless he's like talking to like the patrons. But it's just so many people, you know. Sometimes he just likes to stay out of the way and just stay in his office most of the time. But there is canonically always a line wrapped around. That's why he just skips to the front of the line. Usually daps up his bouncer and just walks in.
Okay.
Okay, so has the club been around for at least 10 years?
Yes. Over 10 years.
It's been around for like a decade, hasn't it? Or a century, right?
A century? Oh.
Yeah, it's been around for a hot while. I wouldn't say a century, but it's been around for a hot fucking while.
Okay. Being that she was recently a college student in LA, I'm gonna say that Quinn has probably been to your bar.
Yes,
The club? I'm sorry! Quinn has probably been to your club. So she looks at that and she goes, oh shit, I've been there once. Huh. Yeah, you could have just said the name of the place. Instead of being all mysterious. Your club.
Yeah, that's my club.
Ah.
Anyways, that's all we needed from you, Matthias, Amadeus. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really having trouble remembering these names.
Bill Murray.
But if your name is not Bill or Murray, I'm not gonna remember.
Yeah.
But thank you. We'll get on it as soon as possible.
Well, if you need anything, just let me know. And you guys are welcome to come by tonight.
Okay.
And with that,
Wow.
he is gonna walk out. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. After he walks out, I'm gonna look at everybody, including the ghouls. Well, it seems as if we have a new current objective.
Sir. Cats,
Hate
please.
them.
We? Well,
A one-hand shotgun rack. It's for no in particular reason either. Just the flex, really.
Quinn is going to very visibly flinch at that.
Wait, what did he do to Flex?
A one-hand shotgun rack.
He just like fucking put
Yeah,
a
just
bullet
one-
in the chamber. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Quinn very
Jason's gonna be
visibly
like,
flinches.
that was dope, but I don't think that was safe.
No.
Not really.
That-
But
Gosh.
so
So
Quinn,
any idiot
Jason,
these days,
we
won't
need
I?
to go find. We need to go find Spaz and Lily. Vanessa, Joey. I feel so fucking bad. I don't remember H's name.
Holly.
Holly and Holly. We gotta do some stuff. Y'all stay on reservation. Vanessa, you have my phone number. If anything happens or if what's his name shows up, let me know and I'll come back as soon as possible to talk about that. If y'all need to feed or anything, also let me know and I'll come back. Just it's safe. It's just safer if y'all stay here for now
Ow.
with everything going on.
All right. Yeah, we'll just stay here. It's not like we have anywhere else to go. So.
Okay. And as they said, I hate them. Turns out and walks out the door, suitcase in one hand, shotgun in the other, safety on because he doesn't want to accidentally fire off the round that he has loaded, and he's like, well, wait, it looks like we gotta go wake up Spaz, and he walks straight up to fucking Spaz's trailer, and just knocks on the front door hard as shit.
Bill Murray, Lily, don't cross the streams. What? Spaz is gonna go answer the door.
Hate them.
Hello?
You were greeted
Hey,
with.
sunshine.
Oh my god, you guys know what time it is?
It's time to wakey. We got things to do and things you should know. Hey, where's Lily?
I mean, I don't know. She's probably in a trailer.
All right, we're making a trip to Spaz is like dressed, right?
But
Yeah?
I would
Alright,
assume
I
that they would be in,
I grabbed-
or she would be in pajamas, but that's just me.
I grabbed Spaz by the wrist. Alrighty, lead the way.
Okay, Spaz is out there in pajamas.
but.
Alright,
So.
Spaz, lead us to Lily's trailer.
Alright, Spaz is gonna lead you guys to Lily's trailer.
Alright, so Spaz, I think it'd be really nice if you could knock on the door because I think it'd be rude for me to do that.
Also, just for the record, her pajamas are Ghostbuster themed. It's got the little Ghostbuster symbols all over it.
Wait, what happened? I didn't hear.
Spaz's pajamas are Ghostbuster themed.
Jason's gonna tug on like Hayden's sleeve and point and be like, that guy right there, that's Bill Murray.
Oh my fuck. Spaz, could you knock on the door? I don't want to talk about Bill Murray right now, Jason. I said we can watch
Okay.
Bill Murray later.
Alright, Spaz is gonna knock on Lily's door.
So. You're whispering.
She's trying to whisper because she doesn't want to wake up Lily's mom.
I mean, as you knock, there's no response.
Would Spaz know what window was Lily's?
Yes. Definitely.
Okay, she's gonna go toward Lily's window and like tap on the glass. Lily!
So, Spaz, as you can see, the room is dark. and there's definitely somebody in the bed, but there is no response of anything. You just see the little, what you kind of see, like the kind of outline, I guess, kind of just shift, and that's it.
Spaz can get all up in the window and like pound it with both hands. Not hard enough to break it, but just like kind of loud. Lily! Wake up!
With that,
This poor girl,
you
a heart
see that she jumps. She physically jumps from her bed. Just jumps and then falls back down onto the bed. And then she sits there for a moment and then looks over at the window and then puts her face in her hands for a moment. She gets up out of...
Did she see us all standing there? Me, shotgun in hand, Quinn, and Jason as well. However, Jason's looking.
Quinn's
like a-
standing in the back, just laughing at the entire situation.
So the window isn't like huge. It's like a normal sized window, like one that you would like kind of lift up. But she sees Spaz. She doesn't see you, Hatham, and I assume that she wouldn't see Quinn. But she gets up, walks to her window with her little Pusheen themed pajamas, and then opens the window. What? Wait. What? My voice is still not doing it right. I'm probably thirsty, honestly.
What do you want? What do you guys
First
need?
of all, those pajamas are adorable. Where did you get them?
At the
Off
mall.
topic, Spaz! Jeez!
At the mall.
And
Anyway, what do you need?
And was it Hot Topic?
Yes.
Damn, I must have missed it. I got these from
Spaz, you're...
Nathan has like a
You gotta get dressed. We gotta go.
Jeez, we are-
conversation.
We've got
Speaking
something
of
more
dress,
going on.
Spaz!
Is everybody here? You see that she sticks
Oh
her head out
my
the window?
God.
Oh my god.
What's going... Hatham, where did you...
Come on.
Long story. Hey, do you by chance play guitar?
Give me 1 second.
Who are you asking?
I was gonna say, who are you
Lily.
asking? Give me a second.
I mean, she's a lesbian on a reservation. I just sort of think of Ellie from The Last of Us. Yeah. I'm hoping she plays guitar and has a guitar case.
Yes, I do. Why?
Can I see your guitar case? Can I borrow that for a little while?
What? Why?
Well, to put this in, I don't want to walk around in you know, in public areas and just have this just, you know, out and about.
Okay, fine. Give me a second too. Let me change.
And then you see that she basically, the curtains that she had, I guess that you guys didn't see, she like covers it. And after a few minutes, you can kind of, from you guys, because she didn't close the window, she just left it open, she just covered the blind, or the curtains. You can hear that she's shuffling around, changing, and then you hear what sounds like a guitar, like, kind of bop into something. And then, after that, she goes back to the window and moves the blinds again. Okay, here. Don't destroy it, please. Anyway,
worry,
move.
I'll-
Let me climb out of the window.
Wait, don't get out yet. Can you grab me a sweatshirt? Can I borrow a sweatshirt? I just realized I came running out of my house in this.
And you see that she walks back. She puts the case. She puts the case outside the window, and then she walks back into her room. You can kind of see, Spaz, from where you're standing, that she's shuffling through her closet. And then she grabs one of her sweaters from a hook and then brings it back to you. It has... So, from what you can see on it, it has like a, so it's almost like a pastel kind of like pink color, and it has Sailor Moon on it, bro. It's like the gayest fucking thing you've ever seen. The girliest fucking sweater that she could possibly find. Here, I don't know if does this one work?
Yeah, this will work. Spaz puts it on.
And then you see as she tries to like hop out the window. Okay. So what's happening? Where are we going?
We are going to Corinthians. We gotta go do some investigating, and Mr. Matthias, Mama Lobo's friend, was recommended by her to hire, to basically get us to do it. So yeah, we got quite the couple nights ahead of us.
So where is this at? How long is this gonna take? Can't hear me.
Well, it could honestly take a while.
He did say it's not going to most likely get done in one night.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, don't
I
we
think
have
we
that
might need-
situation with the those one vampires?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm handling that.
yeah.
We're just avoiding Crone territory.
Okay.
I wish we could get my fucking car, but yeah, that would just cause so many problems. Fuck.
I mean,
What, is my car not flashing
No,
for you?
no. It's just I don't want to. I just didn't want to have to burden you by us having to constantly use your car. And then two would of course be better than one.
Yeah, we could split up and divide and conquer more.
Yeah, it's just some frustrations. Knowing that smug little bitch has my car under lock and key in the back. She slashed my fucking tires. Hate them is just like noticeably getting like a little slowly loud, like louder and louder and angrier just thinking about it. And so, dear God, so help, if she lays one fucking finger on my office, Jessica, or my goddamn dickhead bouncer in the front of my fucking club, I swear to God,
I mean, why don't we just try and take the car at some point? Maybe not tonight, but at some point. I mean, it's not did from where it was or whatever?
I know where it's at. It's in the back of the club.
Nathan, I might have an idea for you later.
Actually, I just had a wonderful idea. I own the club. I can have it fucking towed to a lot. I can just have it towed to a tow yard.
Ducky.
I have a different idea.
What is your idea?
What if instead... Hear me out.
Okay.
What if instead... What if instead...
Don't say anything about Bill Murray, Jason.
Of going in... I'm not... No, Bill Murray is not doing this. What if instead of going in there... And he's saying this with a straight face, by the way. Instead of going in there and, like, blowing her head off, right? And taking her out, like, all... I weaponize my sexuality. And I honeypot her. Or, as James Franco would put it, honey dick her.
Funny enough, I've met James
Honeypot?
Franco.
What does that even mean?
It's when you put honey in a pot and things are horny. I didn't explain that correctly.
Hold on. Yeah,
If you can somehow
Jason.
take down a vampire good enough to get her to unoccupy my building and leave me alone for eternity.
I'm not saying I would dick her down enough to do that. I'm saying I could just dick her down and you do what you need to do while she's getting dicked out.
I mean, if you can pull it off, I would be okay with that. Anybody know how to change? Anybody else besides me know how to change a car tire?
I'm gonna stop you right there, because from what I know of the Valheims, Jason, while that's not a bad idea on a normal day, I'm gonna say that's not gonna work.
What if, Hatham, what is the window situation in your office?
There's my upstairs window is still open, but my office is locked.
What if?
Wait,
What
wait,
if?
wait, what if
Hold on, no, let me finish this. What if I leave the blinds drawn, like undrawn, so like open, and I do it so good that she doesn't realize how much time has passed, and the sun just comes up and surprises her, and she dies.
stake her and you leave her in there by the open window so she burns to
Yeah.
death?
Yeah,
I
you
could-
don't have
I
to
would need to
that-
find out her kinks, but I could play into that.
Okay.
I could
but-
play into that.
Or
However-
because she's a vampire, what if you, Lily, and Spaz just went one morning and changed tires in the car and drove it away?
I select my
I
digging
think I
down
want
idea.
Jason's plan now. Bang the
Yeah.
vampire to death. Bang the
Oh,
vampire
yeah.
until it realizes it's sunlight. Yes.
No, I mean, if
I'm pretty sure
You
this
do,
works as
you
well.
all do realize the Valheims are an entire fucking coven, right?
I will fuck the
Oh,
entire coven.
if I have to
I
take
am
over
sure
an
he
entire
has
I
fucking
have to.
coven, I'm willing to do that to get my
Why
goddamn.
So
Listen,
horny.
hold on.
I am
Just
not
to-
horny. I am trying to use my dick for good.
Let me. Okay, Jason, pause. I love where you're going, but let me put this in perspective. These are the bitches who tricked little human Quinn into a deal that she could not get out of, turned her into a vampire, and then tried to make
Mhm.
her their weapon providing bitch.
Was I not clear that they'd be dead by the time I'm done?
I'm saying that they might see this coming from a mile away because
Trust me, no one ever sees me coming.
Jason, I saw you coming.
we all saw the cum in the pants.
But you didn't see it coming. You saw me coming, but you didn't see it coming. I'm telling you, no one sees me coming.
Jason, when I heard that moan, I knew you were coming.
Yes, but you get what I
Remember
mean.
that trailer?
So basically, when Jessica was feeding off of him, he moaned, came, and passed out. But that's besides the point.
In my defense, I had just had sex with a
that's what
vampire. I
happened.
was confused.
This
But wouldn't that make
explains
you further?
everything.
What do you mean, Spaz?
Lily, didn't you remember the trailer when we were trying to figure out where everyone was, and then we saw that place filled with blood and some jizz, which was really weird?
Jason, you jizzed on my fucking floor?
Not intentionally. I don't know if I was caught. Hold on. No. Look, I refuse to be blamed. I'm the victim here. My hand was bitten.
You said it was okay. You're not a victim.
I didn't say that was okay. I didn't say her biting my hand was okay. I was trying to do the whole lip water thing that I've heard about in the
I told you
poem.
that wasn't gonna work.
My 3rd grade teacher said that that's how that works, so I just assumed it worked with blood.
Jason, while we're out on the town, we can go get you some Gymshark, get you some new some new outfits.
But are
you
we
know?
are we fully eliminating the idea of me fucking entire coven to death?
Yes.
Eliminated.
What about just
I-
one of them?
If you can fuck one of them and we can stake the other one, then I
What about the main one? Just the main one.
Well, there's 2 main ones.
In your club right
Please
now,
don't.
you're talking
Perfect.
about an entire fucking covenant. Oh my god, you don't know. Did Jessica tell you how many of these are in your club right now?
No, because she didn't know. She didn't even know who they were until
Okay,
last night.
maybe wait to see if Jessica can identify how many Valheims are in your club
Okay.
right now, because I would bet fucking money there's more than 2 of them there now.
Okay, the goal is within 2 weeks, maybe 3, that we go in there and that we handle that. Best case scenario, I take over the Valheims and we have a wonderful but standing business relationship, and we both make a lot of money working together, and we don't get fucked with anymore. Worst case scenario, I blow off their heads, I go to jail for a little while, and then I come back out, change my name, and continue running my club.
I mean,
You know,
if you were in
I might be
prison,
with Quinn on this one.
hey, you
Guess his
know,
plan sounds a lot more realistic than this.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree. I'm okay with it. I'm fine with that. If he can somehow pull that off, I mean, okay, listen. I'm just really fucking frustrated. Yeah, I might be talking about usurping a whole gang or syndicate or whatever the fuck it may be, but at this point, I'm willing to do almost anything to get what's mine back and to be left the fuck alone. That's one major reason why I'm helping Mr. Man here. Who gave me the business card.
Haytham, if you can
Yes.
figure out how many of, well, I mean, if I went during the day anyway, if we did go during the day, right? If we went during the day, we got the car out of there, or whatever, or if you had it towed or whatever, one of us can go and pick it up maybe, but I don't know if they'll let us take it because, you know, of a license and all that, but, I think it would be better if one of us just, or at least a few of us, go during the day, take the car, and then bring it back. I think at least it would work out.
You're speaking incredible sense. You know, Lily.
It seems more likely than being able to fuck the Valheims. I'm sorry, Jason.
I just don't think you understand. I don't think you understand
Jason,
what I'm
hold that
working
in-
with here.
You know,
hold that one
he
in the
can try
reserve,
and fuck
alright,
the
bro?
vampires. He can try and fuck the vampires, but he's not going to see them during the day, right?
Maybe y'all should also go one night and just, help.
What if
scout out.
we set outside of
I
the
don't
window
know if we should all
an
fuck the
intricate
vampires
maze
too
of
much.
mirrors to reflect sunlight while I'm fucking the vampires? I'm just saying, there's solutions here.
I mean, okay, if anything, it makes sense for Jason to be able to walk around. It makes sense for y'all three werewolves to be able to walk around and not really be bothered. And especially even during the night, in a very public, crowded area. We'll talk about this more as we start to make our way. Hey, Quentin, where are you at?
Right outside your trailer.
Oh shit! I didn't even fucking notice. All right, everybody. We
Yeah.
have a trip
Are
to
we all
make.
going to fit in there?
Really?
Yeah.
What does she
Yeah.
drive?
She drives a nice car. It's very plain, but it's not cheap.
Okay, let me ask it this way. Are you driving like an SUV? A sedan?
It's a four-door car. Yeah, it's a
four-door car,
sedan.
five seat?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we should be fine.
Hate them before anybody can because even though he already claimed shotgun, he feels like he would still have to, contend with somebody for it. He's gonna take off sprinting towards the car. I said shotgun.
No, you have a shotgun. Don't run with it.
It's in the case. It is on safety. He sort of whisper yells as to not wake anybody up in the area as he continues running full speed towards the passenger
Wait,
seat of
so
our
us
car.
three are going to be in the back. So
I
who's
guess,
getting in the
but-
middle? Who's getting in the middle?
I don't think me being in the middle is the best option. I am very much larger than both of you.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Okay.
El gato.
You want to roll for rock, paper, scissors? I don't even know how we're going to do this.
I
Here.
didn't even think of this either.
Why don't y'all just do rock, paper, scissors? It's just...
Oh yeah, we can
Yeah.
literally just because he can't use his hand. I can't see his hand. He can see mine. I can't see his.
But Wasabi, just
Freaking
Okay, let's roll for
VTuber.
it. Okay, no, let's roll for it.
I was gonna say, just point your camera down into your hands.
But damn.
Oh, but then I got... Okay, let's just roll then. Could we just do like a roll, like a 1d10 so he has a higher number?
Okay.
Yeah, how about
There you
this? 1
Okay.
to 3 is rock. 4 to 7 is paper. And 8 to
8 to
10
10.
is
Scissors.
scissors, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
That,
So you
I
better
think
remember
divides
that.
Evenly.
You better remember that because I'm not gonna remember that, Ellie. Okay.
We're basically
Ready?
going 3. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, wait, hold
Okay.
on. Where are we?
Okay.
We're in the rolling? Okay.
Yes. So, ready, set. Are you ready?
Rock.
Yep.
Okay, ready,
And
set, go.
Oh no!
Wait. Oh, hold up. Wait, real quick.
What?
Here,
Roll.
how old is Lily? Because I
8.
don't want to say something stupid.
She's 18.
Okay. I mean, Lily, you can always take a seat on my lap.
You know, why don't you all of you roll a perception?
Even me?
Yes. Well, no, not Hatham.
no.
Not Hatham.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm all the way, like...
Yeah. Oh, what's perception?
It's
wits.
wits investigation.
Haha.
Session. This is a great session.
Are we about to witness gay panic?
Oh my god!
If only...
Quinn, you don't notice
that
shit.
is no.
You
Yeah.
don't notice shit. You're too busy thinking about all
nothing.
of these motherfuckers in your car.
1.
I'm just like at this
successes.
point, Quinn
One of
is
which is
just like
critical.
walking to her car.
Yeah. So, Jason, you see, and so do you, Spaz, you see a flush just flushed on her face. Just straight up. The sheer just embarrassment. You see that she's trying to compose herself. I mean, I don't think I would fit in there. I don't, you know what? I'll take the middle. And then she walks quickly to the fucking car. Do you follow, Spaz?
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, we're gonna end the session because...
Hold on. As she's walking away very quickly, Jason's gonna lean over to Spaz and say, "She told me she likes girls."
Spaz gonna be shocked. What?
Yeah. Last night when I was interrogating that vampire, my dick was out. I told her not to look because I don't feel comfortable with someone that young looking at my naked body. And she said, "Don't worry, I'm not into that." So that tells me that she's into girls.
Oh.
Yes.
That's gonna be flushing now.
Oh my.
Good luck. If you need any tips, let me know. Or if you
Oh
need a
my
wingman,
word.
you need a wingman to make sure you like maintain some privacy when you make a move. Just let me know. I got you. I'll maintain a guard.
Spaz on the ground awkwardly. Oh, okay then. Get up to the car.
I just want to let you know that I'm fully in support.
Listen, Spaz isn't a lesbian. She's a lesbian.
Shut the fuck up.
Literally, oh my god. Oh my god.
No, she's a spesbian.
Oh my god, bro. So, with that,
The hiccups.
we're gonna end the fucking session because we're over like 15 minutes.
I feel like Jason's gonna get us in trouble.
You think?
I think Jason's gonna get us in trouble.
Yeah, I was.
You see, I'm just saying. Y'all say Atham's horny, but
Wait, no one said
Well,
Haytham was horny.
I was just
I always
thinking that
say
this
Haytham's
party
horny.
is a lot hornier than our D&D party.
To be fair,
like-
there's vampires.
Hey. Exactly.
Quinn is an ugly vampire. She dresses pretty, but she's got an ugly face.
oh, she's ugly. Oh shit.
She has an ugly face. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's Nosferatu.
Well, yes, but
Yeah.
not all, canonically in Requiem, the Nosferatus don't have to be particularly ugly. You know what I mean? They can be,
So,
but they don't have to be.
Remember
like, she's
Quasimodo.
not super.
Yeah, but
Pretty-
that's like
okay. If
She's not like Blanco. She's not like Blanco, right?
That's like D&D
Holy
saying.
shit.
That's like when Wizards of the Coast said,
No.
"Oh, just because they're usually an evil race doesn't mean that they're all evil."
But they're not.
Yeah.
They're not. They're actually not.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
your
so-
game. You can technically run your game how you want. So, like, Wizards of the Coast, sure, fine, say that, whatever. The way Quinn is, you know how sometimes you get those anime characters that you're introduced to them and you see them from the back and they're all pretty and sparkly and everything, but then they turn around and all of a sudden they've got like these dead eyes that are like flat on top and just the sort of shriveled nose. Yeah, her face looks almost dead, as if she has no joy in life. But from the back, she looks fucking pretty.
So me. I'm just kidding. But what did you guys think of the session?
It was fun.
That was fun, yeah.
It was a wonderful cool down from very serious things. I wonder how the legend of Jason the penis will end.
Jason is going to fuck a coven of vampires to death if it is the end of him. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
He will
like
fuck a
violent.
gaggle of vampires to death if it will kill him.
Out of character, how many vampires are in a coven? Just like
I
typically.
think it's called a gaggle.
I mean, so it really depends. Like,
Okay.
especially how much territory they have as well, because that whole territory is basically. I mean, obviously there's humans, right? But like, there's just like people within the covenant in the territory, right? So,
Yeah.
depending on how large the territory is, which if you see on the thing, the Crone have quite a bit of territory, which is pretty good for a covenant. Like, they have as much territory as the wolves. And even then, the wolves mostly hang out at the reservation, at least from what you know. In terms of...
And this is the covenant that we don't like, right?
This is the
the one
circle of the
I
Crone.
don't think we like any of them.
So
The
the circle
Crone?
of
The
the
circle of the
Crone.
Crone?
Yes, the circle of the Crone
Okay, they have a
are
bunch of
over
territory.
here. The Invictus
Yeah.
reside over here in Los Angeles. And then the Odu Dracul are near Long Beach and stuff, in Torrance. The Carthians are over here in, like, pretty much Anaheim area, Riverside. Also, wait, who is this? This is also the Circle of the Crone. So the Circle of the Crone also have this little island, which is Catalina Island, I believe. Yes, Catalina Island. Which, you guys don't know that in character, but they do.
Isn't that where
this is-
Alcatraz is?
The what?
Like, isn't that where Alcatraz is? The one that's like off the coast of San Francisco, or is that further north?
No, that's
No,
Florida.
that's
That's
way
North. That's
So-
yeah, I was gonna say.
So
That's
the
way up here.
Valheims are the red area.
No, the Valheim. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're the red
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. So
The
this
red
is pretty
area.
much.
So would it even be
And then this is the
possible
pure.
for Jason to fuck them all? I'm assuming we're doing this in one night. Because
I don't
my-
think he could do it in one night. I don't
There's-
think
yeah,
anyone
I
could.
think, well,
But I think that he could definitely do it, given enough time, Gatorade, and Viagra.
Jason's gonna have erectile dysfunction by the time he turns like 26.
oh god.
Yeah, but who
I
doesn't
mean-
fuck about erectile dysfunction if you
I don't
fuck
know
the
if he'll be
entire
able to-
coven of vampires to death?
I don't know if he'll be able to fuck all of the vampires, but I mean, if he wants to try with what was their name? Sydney and Jacqueline Valheim.
The one
I don't-
specifically at.
Yeah, I really just want to take out the main ones.
Well, there you
Oh,
go.
okay.
You can attempt. You can try. Well, I don't know if you will,
Jason's
but you
gonna-
can try.
Jason's
I'm
going
just-
to
I'm just
attempt.
stating what Jason wants to do. Whether
Jason
it's
is going
possible is different.
Yeah.
Jason's going to attempt to have a threesome in order to get Haytham's club back in his possession.
I'm telling
So
you.
when we do a secret session to go hijack a pallet of Gatorade and Viagra.
Please.
What is this game?
I actually, that sounds really fun. Like
God.
going and like just going and robbing a CVS for Gatorade and Viagra.
Not
It's
behind
"Where
the
we store it?
counter."
We gotta sneak back to the reservation, hide it behind Mama Lobo's trailer. It's
Oh
what the
my-
fuck is this?
Oh my
I didn't
God.
hate them's trailer.
Bro.
Hate them is now an accomplice.
Just make sure I bring like a gallon water jug to the club with me.
Oh my God,
What is
bro.
that for? Just in case.
My God. Hi. Okay, well. Is there anything else you guys
Also,
would like to say?
There was something I want to bring up that I realized.
What? What's up?
Bass has no idea about this whole illness thing, huh?
Oh.
Ooh.
None of you told Spaz anything!
Yeah, that's something.
Well, we got a whole
Neither does Lily! Lily doesn't even know!
We got a whole
Oh my gosh,
car
you know,
to
yeah,
set.
we got a whole car
That's
ride.
what I'm thinking. Like we got a long
Change
time.
the song on Spotify. I'm tired of hearing Portal 2 music.
Oh, my Spotify died. I didn't even recognize. I didn't even realize
Oh,
that I
God.
was listening.
Imagine we're all driving in the dark
Okay,
on the way over there,
listen.
and then out of nowhere you just hear a sneeze.
Is this gonna be playing in Quinn's car with Lily sitting on Spaz's lap in the back beside Jason? And is this all gonna
She's
happen?
sitting in the middle! She's sitting in the
dude.
middle! Yeah, she's sitting in the middle!
That was a joke. It was
Right,
just-
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought that was actually happening.
Canonically?
Gonna be like, well then.
See,
Well
if you
then.
guys had Blanco...
We leave him at
technically,
the reservation.
Blanco is supposed to be with you guys, technically, and I totally forgot about him.
Nah, he chilling right now. He his feelings. He's listening to this.
Honestly,
and
Blanco would
getting
probably like want to be in the trunk.
Okay.
He would
Yeah.
literally weigh
Yeah, I
down
can see
the
that.
trunk.
I can see that.
He would weigh.
Yeah, I can see that too.
He's like fucking 7'5". He's gonna weigh down the trunk, and we're gonna be scraping the road the whole goddamn day.
That's how trunks work, buddy.
Bro,
No.
that's weight distribution. I don't weigh that much. Hatham weighs like a smooth 220. Quinn only weighs about like 120. I'm thinking.
You can put a lot in the trunk before it starts
Bro.
weighing down the fucking
Yeah.
Bro,
A
trust
car,
me.
the car itself weighs like 1,000 pounds or some
Yeah,
shit.
but it's really easy to put weight on the back end of a car and make it drag. I've been in a car where the back end is drag, and at least it sparks fucking flew. There's a video of it. I don't have it.
Well, hold on. How nice was the car?
This is a 1997 Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Quinn
that makes sense.
has a new car.
Quinn is an arms dealer. You don't think her car would be kitted out?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, if she's an arms dealer, I'm expecting her to drive a Hellcat. The Hood Classic.
A Hellcat?
She is
What
an
is up with
illegal
you?
arms dealer. She's
What?
not going to drive a flashy car where she could get
I mean-
spotted.
I mean, every trap lord drives a Hellcat. Every drug dealer in the hood drives a Hellcat. All right, I'm just saying.
I mean, let's just look at it like this. Like, if Blanco was here, wouldn't the first thing he'd do, he'd just like pick you up and be like, "Oh, you sit back here, friend," and he puts you in the trunk, and then he sits in the front seat.
No, I will not sit back there with him. I already called shotgun.
No, he's gonna take shotgun, but he's gonna put you in the trunk, bro.
Yes, friend one, that is shotgun.
Yeah, no, he doesn't know about the shotgun. Don't let him even try. If he intends to touch my shotgun, I may blow a hole in his chest.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, dear lord.
But yeah, no. Let me know whenever you have a picture of him drawn, so I can shittily edit it into a Hellcat.
Oh my word! Yeah, I know. I haven't finished the Quinn picture. I don't even have it on this computer anymore. It's on that one back there.
Ellie, send me your cell phone number.
No.
I
Also,
promise I'm
like-
not gonna do it.
OOC, I was like, oh my god, when they started describing, like, oh yeah, we had someone with an illness or whatever, and they're losing their mind and everything, and we locked him away somewhere and whatever, and I'm like, oh shit, what if they locked him in the sewer? What if it's Blanco? What a twist!
Damn, Red Blanco, you know, rest in peace and whatnot.
My god.
Rip in peace and whatnot? What the fuck?
He's the immune one! I'm kidding.
So,
Anyways.
check out the players. I finally set up the bot thing. Check out their channels. We got fucking
Yours
Ellie.
does it separately?
Lily-
That's so funny.
LED lights.
It's like easier to read though.
is the DM for our Dungeons and Dragons game, so please go follow him. Check out Krista Callie as Quinn. We got Blanca, who's not here, but that is Lunar Law. We got Vajay plays as Hatham, and we got Spaz. We got Furry Wasabi as Spaz, sorry. So yeah. So
Ellie, check your DMs for me real quick.
thank you guys
It's
so much for
important.
being here. Thank you for all the support. And yeah, I'm very inconsistent streamer. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.